Loki, why didn't we drown this guy?
What guy?
Why did we what?
Why didn't we
Avary?
drown him?
The guy that we were fighting. Like, why didn't we just drown him?
Why didn't we, or why did
I
we?
mean, you can.
Yeah, if you want, man.
Bro,
You're the captain.
You're the
man.
captain.
You're the captain, man.
All right, we
I-
cannot set
I
the precedent
specifically
of
didn't-
the captain can join anyone whenever they want. This will not fare us well. Trust, you can choose to join this guy right now, because let's get started. Woohoo! Okay. Last we left off, we witnessed the end of the Sabertooth pirates as we know it. The ship split in half by a big ass tidal wave. There were very few survivors. And last we left off, you were all on the backs of certain sharks being led away back to a different island by the owner of Homie, the hammerhead shark that you befriended. So now heading out, you see an island in the distance. You see like some light by the beach, and Ferrum is still holding on to this traitor, this man Dowdy, who revealed himself to be an assassin. Motives unknown. What would you guys like to do as you're heading here, or do you think are you guys just going to just stay like doing what you're doing now until you get to the island? What are we thinking?
What's Alta's shark looking like again? What kind of shark is
I think you had a nurse shark. There was a nurse and a lemon shark for Alta and Calico, but I can't remember which was which. I think Alta has a nurse shark, which has a little mustache.
You know, I think you're one of my favorite type of sharks. You know that? Like second favorite.
It looks up at you and it like its gills expand and bubbles of water come out, but it's like not speaking. Roll me an insight to see if that shark appreciated that compliment.
Okay.
There has to be
He's a little
some.
backhanded, so
Can we still talk to Homie?
Yeah, if you blow
there
the
when the whistle
if
went off,
if
so-
Belladonna blows the whistle, you can talk to the sharks.
Yeah, I'll blow the whistle.
The shark appreciated the compliment, but in its shark ways, so it has no. It doesn't have this great brain, so you know it doesn't perceive any backhanded compliment, and you don't think it could possibly. All right.
so mysterious.
Belladonna blows
my whistle.
the whistle. All of the sharks like slow down for a second, as if like someone just slammed the brakes. Their eyes all widen, and then they go back to normal, and they just kind of look around at each other, like, did all of you just feel that? And Homie just goes, "Don't worry, it's quite normal. It happened to me last time." And Ferrum's yours looks up at you, this great white shark, and it just goes, "How you doing, bud?
Hi there.
Is it comfy up there? I'm sorry for my fin. I can't really get rid of it."
Oh no, that's okay. And I start like wiggling it.
It's like, okay, sure, you can steer me.
Like a doorstop.
You can steer me. That's okay.
So where are we going?
Guy up in the front on riding ahead of Homie just calls up to you, like he leans back off his shark, just kind of like laying backwards on it, like how people like lay on a bike, and just goes, we're going to my home island. It's called Obaru. It's really close to here. Were you guys on your way here? Or like,
no.
or like, no, you guys were just parked, having a fucking party.
We were actually headed to the Grand Line.
Oh, dude, consider otherwise. Death sentence.
But the One Piece is over there, isn't it?
The One Piece. What's that?
Well, I want to know myself, so that's why I want to go there.
All right, pretty vague, dude. But do what makes you happy, you know?
So how do we get a boat?
Oh, just worry about a good night's rest first. You know, the island is here. You see, like, you're getting closer to the shallows, there's this like W-shaped island appearing, and you see a campfire near the shore, and he is like pointing you and steering the ships to go towards the camp, or the sharks even towards the campfire. And he just goes, "Worry about the ship tomorrow. You guys probably need a good night's rest. That place should be safe. I have a surf school, so it should be safe around here. I make sure the area is nice and tidy, and no like weird lizards or anything coming around to bite you."
Oh, but tomorrow's so far away. We have to start sailing soon.
Dude, patience helps, and so does a good night's sleep. It is 4 a.m. right now. I'm up later than I've ever been in my
Also a
life.
change of
Yeah.
clothes. And also a change of clothes. We've been in the water quite a long time, and I'm very worried about hypothermia or pneumonia or God knows what else.
No waterproof
Why would you
clothes.
be?
Damn.
You're always cold, aren't you?
I'm worried about you.
Oh,
I'm
we'll be
fine. I
That's
cannot
so
get.
sweet.
Of course, I worry for my crew. You guys are gentle and fragile. I need to look after you. Did you say Homie was like looking for his master? Was Homie's master the guy who came out of the waves to me
Yep.
initially? Okay, is he like is he beside me or?
He's like ahead, but like all the sharks are kind of like in formation, like in an arrow formation, following him. So you guys can all talk to him. He's
Oh,
like
okay.
turned around talking to you all. Shark just kind of knows
Okay.
where it's going.
I'll call out to him. Homie was looking for you. We were trying to find you when we came across him.
Yeah.
What happened to you out there?
It was a pretty rough one. Homie was getting really antsy and like kept like slamming against this like board that we had near the shore, and it woke me up. And I thought that if I just kind of like took him out for a swim, he'd feel better. So I was boarding behind him. I was reined onto his fin and falling behind on a surfboard. But I got knocked away by a big ass wave, and I came out looking for him. I don't know where he ended up. I guess it was with you guys.
Oh, knocked out by a wave? That happened to these guys too.
That
What
sucks.
Oh, homie, what board were you banging your head against and why?
Homie looks up and goes, there was how do I explain with my shark brain? There was
It's okay, take your time.
madness in the sea, and it was giving me a headache. And I needed to get
Oh,
out of the water, but to get out of the water would be death for me. So I needed
You-
someone to look after me.
perhaps you sensed the tidal wave coming?
Maybe. He starts wagging his tail really happy, thinking he detected a tidal wave.
Does homie's master have anything to say about the fact that homie's talking?
he looks and he's just like, hold on a second, you can understand homie too?
Too?
Yeah.
Have you always been able to understand homie?
I mean, I'm a fish man, so whenever I hang around with an animal long enough, I can specifically fish. I can understand them.
Oh, I heard that some fishermen were able to do that. I was not aware it was something you could learn.
Only if you spend a lot of time in the water, and I was raised in it quite literally. But yeah, I can talk to sharks are my specialty. I'm a remora fishman, so sharks and remora fish tend to get along well. So I pick up their lingo pretty easily.
Oh, that is very cute.
So why can you talk to sharks?
This whistle, my father whistled for me when I was a little girl, and I'll like hold up the whistle. Like I don't take it off my neck or anything. I'm just holding.
He just
it
kind of squints to look at it, and he just gives you like the little hang loose sign. He just goes, tight. You guys are getting near the beach. Is there anything anyone wants to do before you land?
Guys, I lift up the man, Dowdy, his little collar, drag him out of the water. What are we doing with him?
Well,
If we
I
want to
guess we
keep
have to make
his,
him-
if we want to keep his devil fruit inactive, we have to keep it in the water. But choice is up to you, I suppose.
Well, we should probably make him walk the plank. He was technically a part of the calico pirates or whatever.
What plank?
Isn't the point of
Um,
walking the plank to go in the water? Isn't he's already in the
Also,
water?
he can fly, right? So he can just
Well,
walk off the plank
we
and then
kinda-
keep walking.
It's a metaphorical plank, and he should be in the bottom of the sea.
It's a metaphorical plank.
Not gonna lie, bro. Didn't think you knew what metaphor means. That's tight.
Bravv so, like wipes his brow like he got away with one of the big words.
This guy in front is just very impressed.
So do I just like drop him in the ocean, or should we like bring him ashore?
I think we need to ask this man a couple of questions, like namely why he was infiltrating our crew and why he killed us all.
You just hear like the sound of gargling of this guy who's just like hanging upside down, getting hit by waves constantly.
I mean, we're nearly there, so dropping him now seems kind of mean, to be honest.
Okay, puts them back in the water face first.
Let me just draw something on this map real quick before I hand you this over to it.
Just waterboard him a little.
Yeah, just a
That's
little
training.
resistance training.
Would this count as a keel haul?
Shark haul.
Shark haul.
Okay, this will work. I'm just gonna bring you over to the map of this place based on what you can see. You see this area of beach, this W kind of shaped little island. There's another island in the distance you can't quite see as you're leaving this shipwreck. You see near this platform to the east, there is a little sailboat. Or not even a sailboat. It is it's a boat without a sail, without any oars, that is just moving, chugging along very slowly. It's got this lantern out the front. Guys, roll me a perception check.
All of us.
Got it.
Yep.
Yikes.
We're mid.
Ferrum, you notice immediately that the guy leading you guys back to shore looks off and seems to almost shudder in fear a little at looking at this boat. And then he, when you notice that, he turns back to you guys and says, dudes, listen, you can make yourself at home. Go to the campfire. I need to check this out real quick. I'll be with you guys in by the morning, okay?
Oh, okay.
Oh, we didn't even really get your name or anything.
Oh,
are we meant to
name's
go to find
name's
you?
Anda. I run a surf school. You can find me there. All the kids will be asking where I am if I ever go missing.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully I don't.
I'm Altalune, but my friends call me Alta.
Oh, sup, Alta. Nice to meet you.
I'm Bravv. Nice to meet you, Honda. I'm the leader. I'm the captain of this crew.
Oh, dude, where's the rest of your crew? Is this all of it?
Well, this is all that we've recruited so far. Oh, and homie as well.
He looks down at the hammerhead that Belladonna is on and goes, homie, you joined a pirate crew? He goes, it was a tough choice to make, but I had to do it. They fed me tomato soup, you see. He goes, makes sense, bro. Makes sense. Anyway, I'll see you guys off. Head towards the campfire. You'll have sleeping bags there. It's not the nicest place to sleep, but it's safe. Need to go check something out, and I'll see you guys in the morning.
Oh, thank you very much for your hospitality.
See ya.
You.
It's sleep time. Just to warn you guys, I do sleep talk apparently.
That would be
We
an
all heard it.
issue.
Bravv, who has never heard of Ferrum, has heard Altal's specific sleep talk.
He's like feeling around, like the bunk area, and just like hearing somebody sleep talk,
Eavesdropping.
Oh my god.
like stumbling down the stairs at like 4 a.m, like after the party, and it's just like hearing somebody in the fucking bedroom, just like, Sky Islands, flying.
Alta in her sleep saying flying multiple times. Nothing else.
Well, I guess you know more about my dreams than I do, then. I don't know how to feel about that one.
You don't remember yours?
Oh, no. Do most people?
Most people don't, I don't think.
I
See,
think
I'm
something
normal.
like I think something like you only remember 20% of your dream after 7 seconds of waking up.
Oh, is
something like
remembering
that.
0% not good? Oh, wait, maybe it's 5.
Uh,
Is that okay? Should I get checked out?
Well, a lot of people do not remember their dreams at all, but if it's something you want to remember, then there are exercises you can do to try and remedy it.
Miss Donna, you're a doctor, right? You can help me.
Yes, I'm mostly a physical doctor, but I will try.
It's in
I
my head,
suppose.
right? That's physical. Head.
That would be more.
What's to do with my
mental
wings? Those
work.
are physical.
Internet is terrible.
Don't tell me.
Well,
I thought Discord went down. Everything else is fine. I left for like
You
2
just left it
seconds. Yeah, Discord just went down for me. Okay, we are back. Alta was talking to Belladonna about the dream thing being mental and not physical, or vice versa.
Yes, it's actually physical and not mental. Easy
dream-
mistake. It's okay.
Dreams I would consider. I can try to help, of course. But,
You're really nice,
I
Miss
just-
Donna.
Oh, thank you. I think Belladonna like nearly cries. It is so rare for a person to
You
say
okay?
that to me. Yes,
You
no, I am
okay?
fine.
Fair. Do you think she's like okay?
I mean, she's
Maybe
looking.
you can help me some other night. Kinda-
She's looking a little green. Are you ill?
No, do not worry, little Ferrum. I am fine.
Okay.
You guys get left off at the beach. The sharks kind of go into the shallow of the beach and then let you guys off. You arrive at this beach with a little campfire on it.
Volleyball. Who's on my team?
You
Are
see
there
a
people-
volleyball
are there,
court
like-
that is abandoned.
Let's go.
Are there like
go.
people around?
No, it is deserted. There's like tents nearby, and there is
Wait, hold on.
nobody
We
around.
gotta- We
Bravv,
gotta. Let's.
Who's gonna be the ball?
Ferrum, I elect you.
My
Captain's order.
my time has come.
No,
Okay.
You
How do
can
we
play
2v2
volleyball.
then?
You could play volleyball later. You all need to get dry. You all need to get out of those wet clothes. I'll go see if there's blankets or something, and I'm gonna like search around and see if there's like blankets or clothes or.
But wait,
something
what do we
we
what do we do about this treason fellow?
Oh.
When Pharaoh walks over, Calico just like leans down and whispers into Ferrum. It's like, Ferrum, didn't you like want to be a ball? Wasn't that like why you set out on your grand journey to join my crew? Am I remembering wrong?
but that's important. But like this guy's mean.
Oh, all right, I'll leave him to you. He steps out of the way.
So what are we doing
Um,
with him, Captain?
Well, for destroying our ship, which he definitely did, and killing a lot of the people on our ship, who I don't even know were our crew, since the reins were handed to me. I don't know who actually was on our crew or not. We should probably kill him.
Oh. Any questions? Any words?
Ooh.
No.
Can we? Like, what if we just bury him in the sand and like have his head sticking out?
Belladonna and Alta also overhear this conversation.
I start digging.
Just for the night? Like?
Well, for starters, I would advise to have some water in that hole so that he cannot use his devil fruit.
I start digging a hole.
Oh, you can put it up
Uh,
near the water. It's like a moat. It's kind of cool.
I'll
these
start
guys are-
bucketing. I'll get some of the ocean into the hole as well. He just starts chucking some water into the hole while you're
I'll
digging.
help. I'll help.
Be careful when he
It's
does
like
not
making a
drown.
sandcastle or something.
All just splashing like sand and
Like
water
kids
backwards.
playing the
This
sand.
this poor guy is like pretty much unconscious, just getting hit with waves and sand and shit.
While those guys are doing that, can I like look around for like clothes or blankets or something?
Yep, you see a campfire bordering on bonfire, really big one, with like 6 bedrolls around, sort of just like sleeping bags.
Oh, cool.
And you know this is the
There's
area
no,
that he
like-
pointed out that you could stay at. And you
Okay.
see like 2 big nearby tents that are pitched like real big ones,
Okay.
more like teepees.
I suppose I'll go over and help dig the hole. once he once he is dealt with, all of you need to go next to the fire and dry off immediately. I do not want anybody to catch anything. Not on my watch.
Not even
How's
the
the
ball.
hole coming along, Ferrum?
It's going pretty. I'm assuming I don't have to roll for it.
Ferrum's just got like sand flying and just like dirt
Like a
kicking
dog.
up in the background. Yeah, like a dog. It's just there's a huge cone of sand, and then like the dust settles, and there is just a very deep and wide hole in the ground.
Don't
How
fall in,
deep
okay?
does it need to be?
Oh, deep enough. All right. Water now.
Team Water were already throwing water before they just needed.
We've been ready.
And then how full do we fill this? You know, like half full.
Yes, only a little bit. The risk of him drowning is still very strong, so not enough for him to drown in it, just enough that he is incapacitated.
All right.
Here's a hole.
Make it-
Miss Donna, how do you know so much about like fruit? How much water it would take?
I know approximations. I was on a different pirate crew before, so I know some things. I've not traveled as much as some other pirates, but I have been around. I've picked up some things.
Oh, I've been on a couple pirate crews myself. I haven't
You have?
picked up much of anything, but you know.
Really?
All right,
You seem
so I
quite
filled it,
intelligent
like-
to me.
I filled it up
Aw.
about to his shoulder length. This should be fine. He just throws them in there.
Brav's just got like shovel hands of water, fills it up noticeably every time. And Dowdy goes flying into the hole, upright, landing on his feet, and immediately springing awake. It's like, oh, cold.
Well, he wouldn't be able to get out of that. Should we like bury him in a little now?
He's very slumped.
I think he will probably be fine.
Do you have something else we can put over it instead of sand?
Are there any blankets?
So let's sleep.
Belladonna did
No,
find
Laura, you
blankets.
know,
One of
He
the
can't
sleeping
escape
bags.
if someone sleeps on
there's-
top of him.
There's 6 sleeping bags, and only 5 of us need them. You know, he's not going to be in the sleeping bag. He's in the hole.
Well, we could just put one over his head so we don't have to listen to him.
I assumed this was
Yes,
for
but
questioning.
Yes, but in the morning. All of you need to get to the campfire,
Why
please.
would we put water and then like a cloth over your face? What a question.
Strange man.
Oh, I've been this way before. This exact torture method was used on me
That is
before.
strange.
God,
Perhaps
stop
you should
trauma
stop being a
dumping.
dickhead.
You should stop getting in these situations.
Yeah, Bravv,
Yeah.
stop it.
Huh?
Baldy. You know we are talking to you.
Oh. Can you put my mask back on, please?
No.
Oh,
I'm gonna take your mask.
I think you're
okay.
gonna have to stick with the sleeping bag, pal.
All right. Well, I get more confident when my mask is on because I can't face the world without
That's not
reverting to
healthy,
being
you
this.
know?
Well, I have to resort to my persona that I learned of being just this old helpless man. But when I have my mask on, it's easier to go back to my true self.
I'm
It's
sorry.
ironic
you
in
really
that way.
have to resort to the self that you are when you have a sleeping bag on your head.
Ah, yes. That is who I really am.
I've been saying.
That's what the point of the mask is.
Maybe we should go to bed.
Yes.
Audi really makes me tired.
Oh, so no questions? Okay. He slightly shifts over.
Any top layer of clothing like jackets and stuff, take them off, please, as they will only harm you further.
Oh, I'm
like,
fine. I'll
if
stay
I
warm.
can, if I can, I'll set up like a little washing line and like hang up my hat and like if anybody has like cloaks or like whatever, hang them up for everybody.
Can I shake my wings out like I'm a dog?
Yeah, they do. They come dry immediately.
Fluff up.
Nice. Can I string myself over the washing line?
Yeah, you do. Just by the
I'm up
ears.
there.
Oh, fair. Do you need a clip?
No, I'm just gonna like tangle over there by the midsection.
You sure you won't fall off?
No.
Okay,
Wraps
well,
myself around it.
I guess someone else gets 2 sleeping bags.
The heat of the campfire just washes over Ferrum and slowly dries them out.
Bravv, you too, get over here. I cannot have my captain getting sick on me.
Well, I'm not gonna get sick.
You too, Calico. Come on.
He gets up like he was half asleep and he comes over. He's like, oh, yeah, sorry. Takes off his hat, takes off his coat, hands it to you.
I'll hang them up.
I think we should get some sleep perhaps, but hopefully that should
You
be
guys
enough to
can-
hold that guy.
You guys can go
Well,
to
if
sleep.
you
I'm gonna
want,
do
I
some
could,
practicing.
Oh, you're doing practice?
I need to practice how to cut a wave.
Oh.
Very diligent. I get it. Good luck.
Bravv, I appreciate your tenacity in go-gettedness, but you need to rest.
Bravv is already slashing at this rock.
You know, Miss Donna, inspiration might strike. You never know.
Yes. Fair. That is true.
Okay, who is going to sleep?
was probably just gonna conk out. I'll be real. I think she can sleep.
Yeah, it's been a
I'd be
rough
falling
night.
asleep.
Ferrum sleeps
Yeah.
clinged around the washing, around the drying line.
He
Yeah,
falls
I see.
asleep in like 2 minutes and is already like sleep mumbling like immediately. It's
Like-
really annoying.
They like before Belladonna went to bed, put like some pegs on Ferrum, so like they just flap in the wind while they sleep.
They're like a flag.
Like
He
on the
points at
fucking
hoisting a
washing
white
line.
flag when we surrender.
I don't stay up super long, but I try and make sure everybody goes to sleep before me because I sleep with my eyes open, and I know that that's creepy. So I try and make sure everybody else is asleep.
You
first.
notice everyone is asleep
Damn
except for
eyes.
there's a sound of metal hitting a rock over and over.
If I know it's just Bravv and I know he's gonna be up for maybe a couple more hours, I'll go to
One.
sleep.
2.
I'm stopping him at this rate. I
X.
Just hear Alta saying eczema and her sleep over and over again, Belladonna. It's like very slightly distracting, but you still manage to get in your trance.
I think you should be checking her skin the next day.
You guys, does Bravv eventually go to sleep? Do you think, or
Yeah,
is he
he
up the
ev-
whole night?
I think
Depends on his
he's funny for the
progress.
tale. He will probably have conked out at some point.
Okay, everyone,
just on the rocks.
on your sheet, click the long rest option. You know, I'll get a little long rest now, and we
Oh, I need
skip
this.
forward.
I need this
Yeah,
bad.
you need that so bad.
Ugh.
Got it. It did not update on the overlay, but I'm not going to be fixing it mid-session. It's fine.
My
It'll
health
probably update.
bar.
Fucking
didn't
overlay.
update. My health bar on screen did not update.
Yeah, none of them did.
I know everyone's except for mine updated for me.
On the stream?
Really?
On
Stream?
On my
Roll
end,
Ultra.
it is updated.
On roll
now.
20, yeah, it is. Might need a refresh.
Oh.
Oh, and roll 20. For me, everybody, including me, is
Everyone's a
been
full
fully
HP.
updated.
For me.
Yeah.
I just reloaded mine. Oh, close my fucking. Yeah. You know what that means, though. I gotta roll a d20. Because Bravv's morning ritual would be cleaning his sunglasses with his little wifer. So let's see what we get. Okay, 5. Interesting.
Okay, 5. All of you wake up. Ferrum, you wake up to a gentle breeze. You notice your body moving alongside the breeze.
Oh. I'm gonna unclip myself.
You unclip yourself, maybe or maybe not wondering who did this to you. And then wake up normally. Belladonna, you sense that the sunlight is here, and you just stand, not having slept.
Rise like a vampire.
Belladonna just stands up right after sitting in silence for 4 hours. Alta wakes up peacefully underneath this tree. You hear a falling coconut land near you, but not on your head. It splits open perfectly with coconut water visible in it, and a little straw is already in it. And Bravv, you awake standing upright with your sword in the rock, fully rested. You pull your sword out of the rock and wax your glasses.
That was pretty nice training, I think.
So, do we start the morning off questioning the captain, or are you all wanting to have game of volleyball?
Before this, Belladonna and Alta roll me a perception as well.
She's too busy thinking about her dream.
Hello? Oh, not one. Not one for me. My wine!
Belladonna,
My wine.
Belladonna, you glance over to see the hole that you've dug, and it's empty.
The fuck? Run over.
You run over.
Mastana!
He was covered in sand, and he shakes off as he wakes up, and he's still there. And
Oh, okay. I'll kick some more sand down to him, and then I walk away again.
Alta, you see your
Oh,
captain
that's
still
right.
sleeping, Captain Calico, your ex-captain, still sleeping, holding this really big tome, this thick book it looks decorative, but it's covered in these grasping vines. And he's
never
holding
seen
it.
this book before.
Yep, you've never seen it. Actually, you would have seen it. You would have seen that that he took this out when he got Bravv to sign his name, but he was even in his drunken stupor, was being very sure that he was keeping it to his side, and he didn't show you guys the outside of it, just the open page, and he is holding it very tightly, and it sort of falls out of his grasp as he goes to wake up, and then he just kind of rolls over and goes back to sleep, and it's left there as he loses his grip on it.
Your dad's advanced copy of his memoir, is it? No, he would have sent that to me.
He's just open mouth snoring.
I mean, Alta loves the book. She's gotta take a peek.
Mm-hmm.
Big book fan.
The book isn't hard to open or anything. There's just some weird vines that are kind of, you have to pull it apart a little. It just seems like it's more of a heavy book rather than anything. And in the sunrise, you notice that there is some invisible ink that is becoming visible as the ultraviolet rays of the sunrise reveal it, when it was not expected. And otherwise in the book, you just see that there is a list of previous captains who have run the ship, and it just sort of says the dates that they passed on their title. And you see that everyone except for the first had the last name of Calico.
Sorry, what was the invisible ink?
The invisible ink is a very ominous little poem, which I'll pull up now. And you also notice that the first name is Voyage Deccan. And there is the poem. You get a little poem. I can read it out, or you can if you would like at some point.
Hold on.
It reads, torches past, wills combined, the sea swells with stinking brine. Judgment from hell, unblinking eyes, clutching the helm when your time is past, a ship like this can never last. A tidal gave with lasting breath brings a wave from the coldest depths. Stripped away only by the second, the sea's madness cries out for Deccan. And you recognize that Deccan is the name of the original captain of this ship, the only one with a different last name.
A little worried about you, Bert. It's dark stuff.
He starts to
Back
sort
the
of
book, and I pat him on the head.
He starts to stir awake, and he just grabs the book again, not knowing he's seen it. And as the sunrise, as the sun goes up in the sky, the invisible ink disappears.
I think it's all a dream, but if it was all a dream, I wouldn't.
Alta does remember this.
That's how she knows.
She's aware. What is everyone doing as they are awake now?
I think
Early, we're
Belladonna would
bowling.
be tidying up. Yeah, Belladonna would be tidying and watching the children play.
Bravv would like at first to go over and poke Avary with his like scimitar.
Ugh! Morning.
Oh, you're alive,
Who
son.
is it? Oh, Bravv, no. Why are you the one that checks on me?
Why are you still alive?
Man, I first asked myself that question 30 years ago, and I've been looking for the answer since. But if you mean in
Anyway,
terms of
see ya.
oh. He goes back to being slumped over, sack on his head.
Oh,
Oh well. Then he immediately hears just volleyball being played.
Yeah, I start setting up the court. That's what I do, and I wake up.
It's
I
time
hope
for
he
some
found his
morning
true self.
volleyball.
Okay. So, you're at the ball, Ferrum?
All right.
Is that
So
okay?
no. This is very normal. And I start walking across like the midway, like a tightrope.
It's true, you are normal.
How do we do this? Are we doing this like a basketball layup? Like how does this work?
Okay. So who's serving first? Like bouncing.
Flip a coin.
Someone roll a d2.
Or I'm rolling a D2. A 1 is you and a 2 is me.
I'll win. I'm pretty lucky.
It's you.
Alta's so lucky.
Say so.
All right,
Okay,
Alta,
Ferrum,
get
just fall
ready.
this way.
And I curl up and I just jump in this direction.
Oh, you're gonna drop you. Jump. All right. I mean, I get this. This is volleyball with one person. I'm not sure I understand the rules.
You each get one
I'm gonna
hit, and
get this
whenever
back up.
whenever it
Okay.
drops, it's done.
All right, then I go for a wee whack over, I suppose.
Roll your athletics.
Nothing too, athletics? Oh no.
Oh,
I'm
it's
doomed.
just-
Not athletics.
Oh yes. Athletics.
Not athletics.
Can I?
Dexterity.
Ferrum, you feel a very light pat on the forehead as you slip by and land on the ground, as if someone has petted you.
Oh, no, wait.
I got her.
That's 1 point to me.
All right. I'm gonna climb back up. All right, that was good. You seem to a bit harder next time, okay?
Okay, whose go is it now?
I don't know
serve, you
volleyball.
serve.
Me, okay. I'm ready, Ferrum.
Okay. And I jump again.
Roll it again.
Alta Alta succeeds, is Ferrum gonna take damage?
No.
No.
Oh.
She won't succeed.
Ferrum,
Uh,
Alta makes contact this time, but
Oh yeah.
like kind of just by the end of her fingertips, you fly out of it and you go into the ocean.
Into the ocean.
Yeah, you just skip across the sea, like, and you're just in the shallows of the water.
Stray ball, stray
Oh.
ball.
Alta, you have to go
I'm running in.
Ferrum, you hear Dowdy go, out! That was an out ball.
You are not the referee.
Ferrum is
I
fine, by the way.
waited.
Ferrum's like on the top of the water.
I'm treating it very dramatically though.
Also, I thought
Waiting
you,
and grabbing
I thought you
Ferrum
were
out
in
of
the
the water.
hole. How can you see what is happening?
I can hear it. That was
Close your
obvious.
ears.
Pretty good ears.
Well, I can logically assume that the court does not go into the water, and the sound of a splash after the sound of a slap, that, means to me that that was an out ball.
Can I go over and kick my son?
Yeah, you kick it in his face, and he goes into his mouth and he mumbles.
Okay,
Oh,
fair,
stay quiet.
back. Well, one more time.
All right. After this, it's Bravv's serve.
Okay, this time, can I like use my little my magic item to create a little fucking cloud thing?
Okay.
I don't know how this works. No, I suppose there wouldn't be any impact that would make them. Well, the rule is if it falls to the sand, it's over, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the rule we agreed on.
Yes.
yeah.
So, what happens if they fall in a cloud?
I'm gonna say you can
that?
make a acrobatics check to try and grab it if you miss. With it.
Perfect. So we're gonna do that. I can bounce it. Can it be like my second player?
Yeah.
Can I like
sure.
do bounce with it, like with actual beach volleyball?
Sure.
Perfect.
All right, roll me an athletics to see if you can
You
get
served
Ferrum
in the
this
first
time.
place.
Yeah. Ferrum
Hey.
goes over the net. Bravv, Ferrum is coming your way. One eye open, looking at you curled up in a ball. Just peeking.
We only get one touch of the ball. Dang.
Bravv, roll your
Hey,
I only
athletics.
get one touch of the ball.
Oh, my athletics. I got you. 27.
Alta, roll your acrobatics to see if you can intercept this. As,
Okay, well, there are two of us here. There's
Ferrum
me
goes
and
flying
there's
over.
the cloud. So like
Yep. Roll with advantage
The cloud
then.
give her the help.
advantage. All right, I'll just give you another one here.
the cloud helps you as you push it onto the cloud. As it comes down like a comet, about to leave a crater. You barely can move it to the side to the cloud, and it's ready to be passed back for what could be your game point.
I rear back and hit
Wow.
it like it's like I'm at baseball, except I don't have a bat.
Oh
Another
Just
athletics,
like
let's go.
this, But I feel like
Hit
I'm
as hard as
fighting a
possible.
losing battle here.
You might be.
I just get those kind of vibes.
Ferrum, you lightly and slowly fall off the cloud onto the sand. 3 points to Bravv.
Let's go.
Who has a +8 to athletics versus the +0?
I'm okay.
I got to roll once.
I rolled a 1, 2, and 3.
That was an ordeal.
I got the
3
roll.
points, 1 roll.
Belladonna, you hear
Well,
muffled.
Did we agree on the
No!
scoring?
Why did Bravv win? I was gonna say first to 3, but I didn't. I don't know if I said that out loud.
I hear what muffled?
You hear, no, why did Bravv win?
It kicks on again.
Oh! I must whisper
I
quietly.
feel bad. Bravv didn't get to
It kicks
serve.
on again.
Um,
Just don't talk at all until you're spoken to.
You see a nod.
all right. Well, now to the questioning.
Does everyone engage in this questioning of this guy? And
All right, if Ferrum
feel free to
leaves,
raise your
then
questions.
Yeah, I do. I was otherwise going to practice like volleyball with the cloud, kind of like how you
I
hit
like-
a tennis ball against a wall.
We keep doing this in the background. Like here.
Is Calico awake?
Awesome.
Is he still
Calico awake?
Calico is like waking up. You can hear, yeah? You can call him over.
Okay. Yeah, I'll call him over and I'll also like take his clothes off the line and hand them back to him and bring him over.
Comes on with his kind of bandana on his head, his coat back on. He goes, morning, everyone. What a eventful
Hello,
night.
Vice Cap.
Oh, hello, Captain. How's your first day as captain treating you?
Well, I won a game of volleyball just earlier, so.
Oh, that is a
Pretty
good
good.
omen.
It was an
Indeed.
excellent show.
How was Belladonna watching? Did she like randomly find like a lounger?
Yeah, no, she's like on like I don't know, on one of the sleeping bags. She like laid it out so that it looked like a beach towel, and she was like lounging across it, and like pretending she had a wine glass in her hand, even though she didn't.
Belladonna needs to take a level in Artificer so she can build a sand lounger.
Instead of construct cannon, she gets constructor climber.
Yeah, the captain's over here. She's like, oh, so what did you
Yeah, I
want me
just
for?
wave him over. In case you have any questions for our little traitor in the hole here.
Oh, he looks pretty visibly uncomfortable, and he's like, I'll just listen for now if that's okay. You know, a lot happened last night.
Hey, if you don't want to be here at all, I completely understand.
I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna sit in here a minute and leave my hand in the water, and you see he puts his like saber-toothed tiger arm in the water, and it doesn't transform, but it shrinks a little. And
Okay.
he seems a bit more relaxed, but he's like listening in, just not looking at the conversation that's going to happen.
Would you like me to start us off, or do you have question, Bravv?
Well, I guess the matter of the question is, how did you fly?
I like this one.
Am I allowed to speak now, Belladonna?
Yes.
Okay.
You speak when you are spoken
Okay,
to.
yes.
Bravv has spoken
Yes.
to you.
Bravv, as much as I don't want to answer your question, this seems pretty innocuous, so I'm just going to say that it was a secret martial art I was taught, and that it's just involving, kicking the ground a lot of times in 1 second, and then you'll take off.
Who taught you?
My father?
Why did you say it like that? Was that a lie?
No. I just like to add question marks to my sentences on random occasion.
Can I
seems
insight
believable
see
to
You
me.
can roll insight. Anyone can roll insight if they would like.
I'm sorry, Ferrum. Like I'm half listening. I'm doing
Just like
Our
bouncing
our
them
volleyball
up and
against the
down.
cloud. When we hear about like flying, I miss, and Ferrum just hits the side.
It's like the super
Get
serious interrogation.
distracted.
You're like,
My cloud
Belladonna,
runs out.
you could tell quite easily, Belladonna, that he is lying and worried about giving you an answer. But he also seems like the type who is in a situation desperate enough. He's such a beaten down man that he may just answer at the slightest push.
But you know, kicking you in the face with sand, I'm being very, very polite with you.
All right, I'm sorry.
My gun is not waterlogged at all.
Oh,
And I know just how much blood a human body can lose before it dies. So
oh,
I would advise you to
thank you for keeping me above that
How
level.
much is that?
about 8 pints.
I could
still
take
don't
this
know
you
how
know,
much that
you
is.
can that is how much you can lose, and then you have to go through a rest period where you can
Pints.
refill
I
that
could
blood
drink that
and
in an
then
hour.
Could you show us some time for research? You know, it's good to know these things. Pick up some stuff. Like
you
did
want to
when
watch
traveled.
Bravv eat 8 pints of blood.
Oh no, the
Oh, I
thing
meant
before
alcohol
about
to them.
losing 8 pints of blood, but
Oh yes, I mean if Dowdy decides to lie again, I can
Do
give
not
you a
demonstrate.
right now.
I will cooperate. I was taught by the world government. They are engaging a new branch of their military power, and I am one of the founding members. Though in my old age, I have lost a bit of my touch and am not ranked among the strongest anymore.
I was Hoping for a
huh.
more specific answer.
I work for the Cypherpol agency in the Marines. It is a secret task force that carries out the jobs that the Marines cannot do because they would reflect too badly on the world government. You know, assassinations and the sort.
Oh, so are you guys from like the Sorbet Kingdom, was it?
Oh, well, the Marines we sort of teamed up with where I got called in from the Grand Line.
You got called
Grand
in
Line.
from the Grand Line
Yes.
for what? To attack us? I
They,
didn't think we were that famous pirate crew.
well, it is a start of a project that we don't know a huge amount about, but the government called it the Project Beginning and End. And they said that we had 2 main targets, but you only got to hear whenever they split the team who your target was, and mine was your captain.
Maybe the target is
Me?
teaching us how to fly.
No, I'm
What
not.
was
That's
I
why
targeted?
they sent you, because you can fly.
No, I didn't misunderstand my mission quite that bad. No, sorry, Bravv. I meant your old captain, I suppose, Mr. Calico over there.
Our vice captain.
Yes.
What did you have with him?
Oh, I don't know the specifics, but it probably has something to do with it being the longest existing pirate crew in the world.
Well,
Yes, but what has this pirate crew achieved that you're so adamant that the world government would hire assassins of your level?
Honestly, not much. I mean, the only notable thing to me is how long these guys have stuck around, but to me, you know, what was the worst they done? Start a couple bar fights? Not that bad. They have a pretty clean history as far as pirates go. That's a question that I had as well, but I was simply told to shut up or I would be out of a job and out of a life.
Well, I guess that's all we really wanted to know. Actually, how easy is it to learn that kicking air thing?
Oh, it took me 7 years. It could probably take you 1, because I know you're superior to me, and I'm being very honest right now.
So how do I do it? Just like kick the ground?
You have to kick the ground 10 times in less than a second. And then you will vault off of the ground.
What about me? Do I seem like I could do it?
Sure. You're about as superior to me as Bravv is.
Awesome.
Alta, put me down. I gotta try too.
Okay, down you go.
We just all get to a
We
line
just see
and
the
start,
crew
you
tap
know,
dancing.
really, like,
Yeah.
Belladonna's got a gun to this man's head. Everyone else is tap dancing on the other side.
all right, can
dancing
I
on a
try kick
beach.
the sand 10 seconds?
Everyone
10
roll me your
times
athletic,
1
or
second?
not your athletics, your acrobatics it would be.
If you were gonna say athletics, I was gonna start.
Yeah, it's definitely acrobatics.
Bawling.
Oh,
Everyone kicks the ground pretty quickly. Alta kicks it far enough that it looks like almost like she double jumped for a second, and then you fall back down and you can't repeat the process.
oh! I saw that, Alta.
I don't know. I'm pretty good at high jump in general, so it's kind of hard to tell.
To everyone else, it looked like she jumped off the air.
Yeah, it looked like you took a jump off of nothing, really.
What about my wings?
I
Do my
think
wings
you
do anything?
Alta, you have to help us practice that.
Okay, so it's like this.
And then I guess we probably just spend some time doing that.
Unfortunately, those rolls will probably be how generally successful you guys are.
Yeah.
But Alta
She's
makes
like teaching
good
them even though
progress.
she can barely do it. Like,
Yeah, they do it better, but they just don't seem as quick. Daddy just goes, all right, did I miss any questions? All I hear is stomping.
How many Marines were sent to take us out?
I think there was only, 20 Marines? A lot of them
20?
a couple of them got killed off by the pirates fighting back, but I did a lot of the wiping out myself.
I see. And how many people are part of? What did you say it was? Project Beginning and End?
I don't know how many people are in the other side of the project, but on my team there were 5 agents. I never seen any of their faces. I only know their code names.
Tell us the code names.
All right, there was maroon, turquoise, violet, magenta,
Hey,
and me.
so these guys, do they
was
wear
your
masks?
code name?
Yes, we all wear masks to hide our identity, of course.
Do they visit orphanages?
Oh, well, I mean, that's all of the people that are from this place are orphans, as far as I know. All the people that get taken in. Why? Why must you ask?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking.
Oh, all right.
What?
I was wondering if you had any orphans to
What
offer.
was your code name?
Oh, my code name was just Vanta. I thought it was very cool. Because I was the
Vanta.
stealthiest of us all. The most silent. Like
Hey,
Vanta
hey,
Black,
did-
you know that color? It's very dark.
Ugh,
Do you know
too
this
dark.
guy?
Do I know
Sorry,
what guy?
listen. I pull out a poster of bro that's missing a nose that I got in my session 0, which is a guy, but he's missing.
Oh, I know this man.
Snapped his nose out.
From the Ferrum enterprise. Yes, he
Right,
has
yeah.
funded us a couple of times, but not really. I think it's more out of stupidity. He throws his money around everywhere.
I've heard he's evil.
He gasps like a cartoon character, then goes, well, I guess to a lot of people, funding our organization would count as that.
Yes.
Oh, well.
Did also fund
yes.
my trip across the sea, so it's kind of hard to know, you know?
Oh,
Good
yes,
deeds and bad deeds.
he's great with leisure travel, so were you fortunate to go on one of his airship rides?
Oh no, not an airship. It was a normal an airship.
Yes, an airship. Like
He's got
a blimp.
airships.
I think he's pretty much monopolized the airship industry.
Wow. How do we get in touch with this guy?
Oh, well, you're never gonna guess where he lives. In the Grand Line. He looks off into the distance,
Oh,
but
for fuck's
his
sake.
face is still hidden.
Did you hear that, Bravv? The Grand Line. Hey, that's where you want to go, right?
Yeah, it is. Hey, Audi.
Yeah,
I think I have one final question.
alright.
So, what reason do we have to let you live, considering you try to kill us?
I've got a bomb implanted in my stomach that will wipe out this entire island if you kill me.
Um,
Can I do a medicine
Okay.
check?
Can we insight or something? Yeah.
Yeah, everyone
Can
roll insight. Belladonna, you can roll medicine if you'd like.
I'm gonna roll my medicine.
Bro, you can tell you spent enough time around this motherfucker. You can see sweat wetting the sand around him.
Must be because he's about to blow up.
And
you have
you can tell it is
Hey,
because
Eddie.
you can tell very specifically that this may be a thing that is on the line in the future. He opted out of the surgery.
So if you do have a bomb, then blow up.
he does like a little wet fart. Ugh, I cannot. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It must be I must die first, so it must go off later.
You've already hit so far. Do not make yourself even more pathetic.
What government doesn't even
Well-
give pensions?
What else
I
do you
guess
know about this project beginning and end?
I know that the team was split, but it was strange, and I don't really know exactly who was on the other team all that well at all. Like, I kind of never run into them. I just know that they wore a different style of mask, but I never really found out what that was. And I found out that they are somewhat the more competent team, which is why I have found myself captured. And I also know that I was the only one on my team to show up to the mission other than the Marines.
Do you know anything about the Project Forever? It's very similar to.
No. You can tell he's lying already. You guys have succeeded enough.
I'm gonna shoot his hand.
All right, yes, I know Project Forever, and I wish at this moment that I had partaken in it, but unfortunately it's experimental
You
medicine.
wish you had partaken in it!
Yes, unfortunately, because I think I am going to die. I think you are going to kill me, and that is really bad.
Didn't fucking work on me.
What? What do you mean? Are you a early
Tell me
adopter?
what you know about Project Forever.
I know that they get people to work in this giant prison to make these chemicals, and once they do that, they feed them to these lower life forms. They say these people that are not worth much. I don't know what that means exactly. And if it works,
Lower life.
I'm not sure exactly.
Lower life forms.
The world government just referred to them as lower life forms on the paperwork, and then they kind of just worked them to death. And when they died, they seen if they came back. And the ones that did, we studied their recipe and handed it up the chain. That's all I know about it. I didn't really partake, but now I'm wishing I did.
Baldy. What is the main thing you know about me?
Oh, it is that you died!
Yes, so all the information you have just told me is fucking useless because I know all of that already.
Oh, right. I must apologize. Let me rattle my brain to see if I have any more information.
Do you know anything specifically about what it is that they were creating?
Yes, it was it was meant to be not something that brought you back from life, necessarily, but something to prevent it in the first place, so that the most important people in society could live forever. Prevent death.
I see.
And I know that they had this group that protected them as sort of bodyguards, called, well, you can now tell why I didn't click into this project. It's because the defenders were known as the human supremacists, and I am not a fan of that. What? I'm a human. I didn't buy in. I'm not that evil.
I'm just very shocked at the name. It's very on the nose, no?
Well, our government is called the world government, and it's the government of the world. They love being on the nose.
He's got a point, Miss Donna.
Yeah, and Alta knows everything about being on the nose. Look at that poster. I see a poster of a huge nose carved out of it. Or the nose is gone from it. Just stabbed over and over again.
Yeah, well, this is happening. She's doodling in her little notebook. She's drawn like I guess kind of like her memory of those masked people she saw when she was younger.
Yeah, you remember running into two of them. One of them was Maroon. The other one, I don't remember what their name was, but it was one of them.
I don't know if you said.
Okay, then I don't think she does. But you know that they had very strangely long arms that were just kind of going around. They would like reach around corners before they walked into the room and stuff, and it was kind of creepy.
Yeah, I guess I show him that drawing.
Oh yes, well that is our uniform, sort of. I guess mine. I didn't get the full one. I just kind of wore the suit and the mask and a cowl over the top. But yes, I remember them. That is Maroon for sure, and that is Violet next to them.
Okay. Can I see your arms?
Yes, if someone wouldn't mind pulling them out of the. I'm kind of. Okay, well, sorry, Alta, you're not allowed to see my arms.
That's okay.
You would remember he has normal arms. Is that all? Have I earned my freedom?
No.
Oh.
Apt to the captain, buddy.
Bravv, what can I do to walk out of here alive? I'm putting it straight to you.
Well, to walk out of here alive, I guess you're just gonna have to hope someone comes save you, because I think what's best is just to leave you here.
Oh. What if I get slowly eaten by crabs?
Oh, those are some carnivorous crabs.
Well, I have a fear of crabs.
Poor crabs having to eat such disgusting food.
Oh. Well, I guess I will just wither and die.
I will go on your call, Bravv, but I have no remorse for this man.
Okay, but Avary, let's say.
Yes.
What will you do once we release you?
I will run off into the horizon, and I will open up a bakery. And hope that the world government does not come and execute me, though they likely will, but maybe less likely than you guys killing me, which is almost for certain.
Wait, you want to open up a bakery?
I don't think that's good. I know someone who has a bakery, and I don't think you should be in direct competition with them.
That's a good idea.
I think we're gonna have to kill this guy.
Dowdy hears Ferrum and just immediately pipes over, trying to latch onto something to survive, and just goes, "Oh, Ferrum, yes, I do want to run a bakery. Why do you ask? Are you interested in joining me?"
You make pastries?
I may someday. I've never baked a thing in my life, but it sounds peaceful.
You can't make pastries?
I can bake pastries.
I bet you can't even make cookies.
I can
Permission
bake
to roll
cookies.
inside.
You roll your inside.
Ooh.
This guy's never made a cookie or a pastry in his life. And you think if he tried, they would suck. He'd food poison someone.
I wrinkle
That's
up my
his new
nose at
agenda.
this man, and I walk over here and sit next to the vice captain.
We might have to kill this guy, Calica.
Damn.
He looks down at the water and just says, "Damn." Unprompted. Sees Bram sitting
Put my
next to
arm
him.
on his shoulder if I can reach.
You can. You got tippy toes.
No, I said like you'd use your tail instead, because like you really could not reach that.
Yeah.
Stands up on their tail. Just goes, "Thank you for being there for me."
So what you're saying is you'll most likely go back to the world government and tell them about this.
No, I said I would go open a bakery, although I
Well,
did
you're
lie
lying.
just there now about... Well, no, I lied about about having baked before, but I think I would do this because if I returned to the world government right now, they would probably kill me. Because you've seen my face, and I've told you way too much information.
How old are you, Dowdy?
I am 64 years old.
That's still kind of young.
Yes, I have a lot to live for. I might go to college.
No, you don't.
Yeah, well, that's up to you, I guess.
Whatever. He grabs his head, pulls him out the sand, throws him like out of it, and is like, "Oh, see you around, I guess, Eddie. Let's see what Honda's up to, anyways." And he walks
Yeah,
away.
We are letting him go?
May as well.
I'm gonna turn to Dowdy and just say, remember, I know how much blood he can survive without.
All right, I'll be seeing you.
Show us.
He goes and he
Crazy.
starts running on air and he sprints out into the horizon.
Oh,
Can I really
This action
study
might
his
have
technique?
consequences.
Yeah, give me a perception. See what you
I'm perceiving so hard right now.
gleam from this. You can tell that even though he doesn't have the strongest body, he's still able to pull this off. And you think that you would need a proper teacher to be able to do this, and that Dowdy does not seem the type to teach.
Yeah, he also did just run away, so
Yeah,
not beneficial for
he
that.
does disappear.
Wait, come back!
Yeah, you are right. This will have consequences. But even if it is,
Their consequence, I can live with that.
if it is the Bravv is definitely thinking that the world government will definitely start chasing after him after this, so he's so down for that.
What if the world government kidnap us and bring us to the Grand Line? You know, like we gotta think big.
Free
Might
travel.
have
Dowdy.
consequences, but consider those consequences could be funny.
True.
True.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do at this moment?
Well, Bravv wants to go see what Honda's up to.
Okay. Honda
Yeah,
is
I guess-
nowhere to be seen on the island,
Yeah.
as far as you can see.
Where did he say he was gonna be again?
As a surf school, I believe.
Said he had to
I
check
would-
out something by a boat.
A boat. Where was that?
Yes, there's.
Oh.
You were looking for a boat, right?
Yeah,
It's
only
actually
Ferrum seen the
really,
boat
came
off in the
in.
distance, I think.
Yeah, there was like a big, scary looking ship right out there.
All right, looks like that's our destination.
Can we see it now that it's been pointed out?
Yeah, you don't see a boat there, but you see this weird, like, wooden platform out in the middle of the water, essentially.
Think he went there last night?
Yeah, he seemed pretty worried.
Did he sleep there? It's a long time to be away.
you guys can see from here that this is just like a wooden platform, just kind of put together wood, and it doesn't seem like there's anyone at it. It's not like too far off. You would need like a paddle boat or something to get out there safely, but it doesn't seem like anyone is there.
Surely, like we could just like walk along the shore until like we reach the like directly opposite, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Bravv would just head over where everyone else is down to.
Yeah, I'll follow. them.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Swap map.
I'll probably like hang back with Calico and just be like, "You noticed the water? It soothes your arm somewhat."
Yes. Well, I think since the devil for it, it's got like it kind of calms it down, but for some reason it doesn't
Yes.
hurt all that much like a normal devil fruit user. So I just sort of leave it in water every night before I go to sleep, so I can get to sleep.
So we were
Does
here.
water ease the pain?
Yes, a little. It stops it getting any worse for the day.
Oh, that is good to know.
You guys could have made it like all the way over to here, which is opposite it. And you can tell that there's
Yeah.
nobody there, but you notice that like over where you came from, there were like surfboards and there were like signs of where people would be, and this seems more like a barren place, which is it's got like a little dock for where a ship could leave, but there's no ships at it.
Hmm. There was definitely something over here, right, Ferrum?
You seem worried about it. I mean, I can go out and check. Start walking out.
Ferrum
the
starts
water.
walking over the water. Ferrum, it is like a 10-minute walk over this water. You slowly start making it. You arrive on this wooden platform, and all you see is some broken like fishing hooks and nets, and a couple of bite marks in this wood. But there seems to be nobody around, and there seems to be a sign of like on one side of it, there's scratches on one side, which you think might be a ship docking, but like there's not a proper dock, so it scrapes the side. But there's no sign of a ship here right now during the day.
Are all of these marks recent looking?
No, it looks like the scraping seems to be quite consistent. Like someone might be coming here often, but the rest of them, like the bites and stuff, don't seem to be recent at all.
Well, I suppose I go back and I report my findings.
You guys see Ferrum for 10 minutes walking over the water, heading in your direction. And you report your findings to the group.
Yeah, so it just looks like kind of a fishing moor. Maybe they stop boats
Hmm.
there.
I wonder if there's flying fish in the sea.
Would they be able to teach us how to fly?
Surely,
I
if
don't
there
know,
were
but-
flying fish, they would be in the sky.
No. These exist. They're real. I've read about them.
What do I know
Oh.
about flying fish, Evan?
You know the
Not
flying
that I've
fish are
read
real.
about flying fish. I know flying fish are real.
They've got little wings and they come out of the water and they fly a little bit. And then they go back in.
Oh.
They're my favorite type of fish.
Very cute.
You guys notice after like now that it's daylight, you see the rest of the on the north side of the island, which is another little island that's nearby. And you can tell in the water in it is very walkable, and there's a little rowboat there. It's very like light water. Which there's just like a rowboat, so you don't like wet your feet and stuff. But all of you notice that after this huge adventure you've been on, as in getting shipwrecked, you guys are really hungry and malnourished. It is. There was no food left out for you, just places to
Yeah.
sleep for the night.
Yes, perhaps we should go to the town and see if we can buy some food for us. Well, food for
Ferrum.
you.
Ferrum, you gotta whip me up something. I'm very hungry.
All right, we can find somewhere to get food. We could fish. We could
Do you want to
I-
just
we could
check
find
the
a
forage?
shop. I mean, we could forage, or we could just like look for a shop.
Yeah, up to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I like check and see how much money we would have survived the shipwreck? I guess.
I'll just have the money that's on you.
Okay,
You just didn't lose any.
cool.
Good.
Well, I guess let's go to the town square.
We can get some ingredients there. I think. Maybe.
Likely.
Hopefully.
I mean, this is like walkable, right? Like,
Yep.
damn.
Walk across. Anyone who doesn't want to get their feet wet can go in this little rowboat.
Yeah, Belladonna goes in the rowboat.
Of course, of course.
I just walk alongside.
But with my shoes once on the
To fly over.
Finally got them
all my
today.
new strategies. Copy him. Fly over.
You guys make it over into this town square, and you see a much more busy place. There's a lot of kids running around with little surfboards. You see a market square, and straight ahead of you, this mayor's kind of town hall that they also live at, and a tavern near it. But yeah, a lot of markets for different stuff like weapons, clothes, food, everything like that nearby. Where would you guys like to check out first in this village?
Food.
We go for food.
Food.
You guys approach a food stall. You see this guy hat. You guys head over to like the market section over here. Just all the markets are. You see, Ferrum. You see this guy just sitting cross-legged, asleep, in front of a bunch of fresh food, like meat, fish that's on ice, and fruit and veg. He's like asleep.
Ooh. Well, before we wake him up, Bravv, what are we looking for?
So what's edible here?
It's a food store, all of it.
Oh, then we have to get that and this and some of that. He's just like picking up random things.
Okay. I start
suppose
jotting
we
up
shall
prices
need
in my
to-
head.
We shall need to stock up if we're planning on journeying out soon. But maybe we should wait until we get the boat first, so we have somewhere to put all this food.
Oh,
And
maybe
just
you're
worry
right.
just worry about food for today.
He drops all that he was holding.
As it drops to the ground, this guy wakes up and goes, "Oh, bargains! Morning."
Where do we get a boat?
Boat. There's a competition going on this evening, I think. Yes, this evening. Down at the southern part of the island, southern island. But don't go there unless it's for the competition. Yeah.
Why not?
Oh, it's just the mayor just keeps advising people not to go there. The kids keep sneaking
Oh,
over,
okay.
so yeah, just don't go there. You guys interested in some food?
We are not children.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just to get a spy for the day, because we don't have a boat. He's like really sad.
I will say, Ferrum will probably know how much food we will need just for today, and we can stock up after he gets the boat.
Yeah. Is it everything at this man's feet?
No, that was for the ship.
Oh.
We can get it later, bro. Don't worry.
You guys have like a cook among you that can like ration this stuff
Yeah,
out?
Ferrum.
I can cook.
The guy like stands up and looks over his desk, looking down now. He's like, "Oh, I didn't see you there. Sorry. Yeah, I have like I can give you this mix of like just a day's food. It'll cost you just like 15,000 berries.
15,000, is that for a day? Or is that for like...
It's for a day. And Ferrum would know that this food is probably worth around 10,000 berries, which would be about 1 gold coin for food for 4 people for 1 day.
Are you sure it's 15,000?
I mean, I think so. I'm not a cook. That's just what I eyeballed it at, you know.
Fairfair's a cook, so they would know.
Oh.
Yeah, this looks like 10,000 of food.
Oh. Well, you're gonna buy it for 15 though, right?
Bravv slams his hand on the table. My crewmate said it was 10,000.
Ferrum, roll your persuasion with advantage. Bravv is helping you.
No intimidation.
Can I do some kind of like I don't really know what this would be, but like to see if this food would be to Belladonna's fine taste standard.
Yeah, you think there's some stuff here that's quite basic, like there's just some eggs in here and stuff, but there's like some nice cheese and stuff in here that he's just has underpriced severely. While he's inflated a lot of
underpriced?
He's
Severely?
He's accidentally put some stuff in that is way over what it should be, but like it evens out, kind of.
Okay.
But you still know he is consciously trying to overcharge you. And Ferrum, he looks down at your eyes, just kind of blinking up at him. He looks over Bravv and says, "Yeah, sorry, sir. Yeah, little one, you can have it for 10. That's fine. I made a mistake in my pricing, is all."
I slide 10k over the counter.
Thank you. There's a couple other markets around here. You can have a look. We kind of split our profits. So supporting them supports me, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So what do you have?
We have a couple places. We have places that have like weapons. We have places that have clothes. We have jewelers. We have all that sort of stuff, you know.
Right, well, thank you. Here, Ferrum, take 5,000 berry off of me. I'll pay for half of it.
You sure?
Captain's orders.
Oh, okay.
You guys see specifically at this place the following shops. They're just labeled very generically. There's like an adventurer shop. There's an alchemist shop. There's a blacksmith. There's like the tavern you've seen. There's a general goods shop. And there is a guy in an alleyway with a blanket out that has just got a bunch of items in front of him, and he's got a hood up. And you see a tailor next to that.
I know.
A tailor.
Yeah, you see a tailor in between that guy and the other.
Belladonna will go to the alchemist shop first, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
You step in, little ding at the door. And you have there's just this lovely smell of incense to cover up these chemicals brewing in the background. And you just
There
hear,
must be some strong incense
hello,
frankincense.
what are you interested in buying? Name Olga?
Oh, hello, Olga. My
Yes.
name is Belladonna.
Hello, Olga. Olga. Are you from Leachlands? Yes?
Oh, yes, I noticed the accent.
Yes.
You are from Leech.
Yes, I grew up there. Kick out. Too many bar fights.
Too many bar fights. Oh.
Yes. Kicked out by a fucking alligator.
Oh, who?
Oh, I don't know. You name the alligator? I got kicked out by
Yes,
one.
the alligators are named. Did she have a tiara?
No, there was one in the background that had a tiara that was pointing, and then a bunch of the fucking alligator goons came and swarmed me off. What do you want me to say? This is all the information that I have on this island. I grew up there my whole life, but I left quite early.
I will not say anything. When were you kicked out?
When I was like 16 years old, but the accent never fades.
No, it never fits.
I am
How
now
long
21
ago was
years
that,
old.
may I ask? 21. I was dead then.
She whispers very loudly under her breath. Fucking whack job. What is it you are in the market for?
I am looking for anything medicinal you may have.
I have healer's kit. I have specifically adrenaline shots, potions of healing. I have, what else you need? I have like acid. I have.
You just have acid.
Yes, I have a fucking vial of acid. What do you want from me, woman?
Let me ask you, what do you think acid would be used in terms of medicine?
Well, I don't know. Getting rid of a body. The end result of medicine. Am I right? No room in ground.
Yeah. I prefer to feed the bones to animals, but that works, I suppose. Anyway, yes, how many healer's kits have you got?
Healer's kits. I have 2.
You have 2? How much are the healer's kits?
That would be 40,000
They're half price for
berry.
me. They're half price.
That would be 10,000 berry. 40,000 for 2, 20,000 for one, 10,000 for you. Because I can tell you are beautiful or something.
Or
Beautiful.
something goes hard.
That is the
Or-
mechanical
or
reason that I am
something.
giving you discount.
But are you my friend?
So it is.
Pretty literally, I will charge her half.
So it is 20,000 for the two, or
20,000 for two.
20,000 for two? Yes, I would like to take them. Let me take a look at these adrenaline shots that you have too.
I must warn you, are you looking to take part in boat competition?
Yes, indeed.
10,000 berry to enter.
10,000 berry to enter, and I pay you, or
No?
no?
Why'd
Who
you
I
pay me?
for that? I don't know. It sounded like you were running.
I'm just letting you know so you know how to budget in case you run out of money and cannot enter the competition.
There's no worry of that.
You guys are all outsider hearing this
Like I said,
conversation because
they
they're
am-
both very loud.
You do not see. God, who did I say my tailor was? Was it Yanis?
I think so.
You recognize this dress made by Yanis?
I do, yes.
Hello,
I have
Yanis.
apron made by Yanis. She turns around, there's a
You
big
have
signature around the back.
Oh, his craftsmanship never fades.
Yes, he gave me discount. Said I am beautiful and he loves my forearms.
He said that to me too, but he said that about my cheekbones.
Yanis.
But
Yanis
yes,
has
you
an
know,
eye
Yanis
for
only makes the
cheekbones.
finest. We have no worries. 20,000. For 2 healer kits. So let me.
Yes.
1, 2. And then yes, let me take a look at I suppose just some ingredients you may have, or what are these adrenaline shots that you mentioned?
Adrenaline shot to 40,000 berry.
40,000 per. That's with the half price. That's with the discount.
20,000 berry. For one.
Yeah. I
Are expensive.
think I will have.
They are for real injury that is very urgent.
Indeed. I shall think I will have plenty with the 2 healers kits. I appreciate it very much.
Not a problem.
I would like to see. What other? Do you have any interesting wares?
What, am I not wares that I mentioned not interesting enough to you, Belladonna?
Oh, you know, just looking for something I may have passed over.
Let me think, let me have a look. Did I mention the acid?
You did mention the acid, but
Yeah, well.
I don't think I will have any need for that. But if that is everything, I thank you for your service.
Yes, that is it. That is all I have in stock. I must get back to stirring my cauldron. It is for the aesthetic. It does not even do anything. It's just food coloring and boiling water. Smells very
Cauldrons are
pungent.
great for cooking, in my opinion, but
Yeah, well, I need to keep up the aesthetic of an alchemist, so. I bid you good day. If you go
I
to the
bid you good
Leechlands,
day.
tell those crocodiles they made a mistake.
I will not.
So just goes like, get out of my shop. Let you go.
If the crocodiles kicked you out, if Angela kicked you out, you deserved it.
Why does it have a name? And then you hear the door and just slam spelled on cassette.
Don't you dare disrespect my sister like that.
All of you just see Belladonna come back out of the shop after hearing this whole argument.
We've probably been wandering around ourselves, have we? Or
Yeah, you just guys all hear
what's
this.
going on? We probably wait outside for a little bit, and then when they just keep talking, it's like, they're gonna be a while. Just leave. You feel awkward.
Is there anyone else would like to go?
I mean, Alta will take a wander. There's not any like. She doesn't see anywhere where they sell books.
You don't really see like a library now here. It's like a general shop, but you don't think it would sell books specifically.
She's just wandering.
Okay.
Bravv's next stop would be the fucking weapon store.
Bravv walks in. You see this very short man just smacking a huge cube of metal, boiling, just red hot. Huge beard. It's sort of on the metal, slightly catching fire. He steps in. You hear clanging, and he just goes, "Hello?
Hey,
Is someone there? My
I
eyes do
am.
not work."
Bravv's here.
Oh, well, okay. Hi, Bravv. How are you?
I'm good. I'm looking for potentially what an upgrade maybe. I don't know. I just want to see what your wares are like.
Oh, all right. Well, I have swords if you would like one. I have all kinds of weapons. I have like very strong swords that are sort of premium, but they are very expensive. Have you talked about to the mayor about his sword? He was looking to give it away, but only if you were very sure about it. I don't know if you heard.
Oh wait, his sword? I've not heard of this.
Yes, he claims the sword is cursed, but he says it is very powerful. But he says only the strong-hearted can take it away, and none of us decided to take it because it's quite scary, to be honest.
That's interesting. Where's the mayor at?
Oh, the mayor's house and town hall is just out and to the left.
Okay, well I'll have a look at that. But what other swords do you have? What's your premium and your regular swords like? Currently I have a cutlass and a scimitar, so.
Oh, I have scimitars, I have cutlasses, I have great swords, axes, flails, battle axes. My premium, I do have a premium for swords, but they are very expensive, as I say.
How expensive?
About 5 million berries for a +1 sword.
Yeah. It's a bit expensive.
Quite expensive, yes. I'd say your best bet would be to buy one of my regular swords, which are quite cheap, but maybe if they're not in service to you, it's best to not buy, or just to talk to the mayor.
Well, why do you sell it at such a high price, even though you know yourself it's expensive?
Well, I don't want to sound rude, Bravv, as you introduced yourself, but when you stepped in, I lost my eyesight quite a few years ago, and I relied on hearing. I didn't hear very much jingling in your pockets. Sorry, sounds rude to say, but apologies.
Well, you don't know how much I have.
Alright, well, I can tell it's not enough, that's all. Not for
Are
my
you
premium
sure?
swords, at least. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure you're making me doubt myself. Have I misunderstood this?
You don't know if I carry around 10,000 berry notes.
Oh, that's right. Are you carrying a lot of those?
Oh, well, wouldn't you like to know?
Well, I would. You're really piquing my interest now.
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
I have a bag of ball bearings if they're any good to you. They're slippy.
I'm fine on the ball bearings.
All right,
And
well.
I'm not carrying any of the 10,000 berry notes.
Oh, okay, that's why I cannot hear them. I understand now. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to the mayor.
All right.
Yeah, can I go buy
Bye.
some ball bearings?
I'll to buy some ball bearings. Just after this guy is like, well, no one to buy my ball bearings. I guess it will take another.
What?
This might sound crazy.
Hello?
Did I just hear you talking to my captain, and you mentioned ball bearings?
Yes, they're quite slippy. They can trip people if they're not paying attention.
Well, that sounds pretty useful. How much?
Oh, that would be. Let's see. My pricing for it is quite fair. It would be about 500 berries.
How many ball bearings are we talking about here?
I have
Just-
I have 2 bags. Both have about 100 in them, enough to make a person slip.
Okay. I was half expecting to receive a singular ball bearing.
No, I'm not ripping anyone off. You can take it, but you must give me money, of course. That is how transactions work. But
You have a deal. Wow.
Wow,
These
thank you.
prices are really reasonable. I don't know why I just saw
yes, just don't go for the
Bradley
top
was such a
shelf.
huff.
Yes, well, the ball bearings are on the low shelf, so they're good. It's good to catch your eye, you know.
They're low because they fall and they trip you up.
Oh, that's good. They are placed in a very thematically appropriate place as well. Thank you for the compliments on my marketing. I hope-
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. Rob's friend. Does Ferrum want to go anywhere before we move on to Bravv moving to the?
I gotta
Weird
check
place.
out the shady guy in the alleyway.
You see a shady guy. You hear him go. My trinkets.
Oh, mister, you sure got a remarkable laugh.
Oh, someone interested in my trinkets.
Sorry.
Take your time, little one. Oh, buy my trinket, solve my riddle.
Oh, what kind of trinkets you got here?
He points, and it's like an empty sheet in front of him, but he's got these really loose sleeves, and he just shakes one around, and out pops handcuffs. He's like, these will restrain anyone which you would like. Very powerful indeed. They're just regular handcuffs, but ooh, I painted them black.
Oh. What else do you have?
I have a sword that can be hidden and look like a cane. You see, this is because in formal events, usually your sword would be taken from you, and in this case, that could not happen.
Ooh, my captain said he was looking for a sword.
That'll be 50,000 berries for that.
Jesus. Not in character, not in character.
I also have lots of... and he shakes again, and a bunch of jars come out. He's like, poisons!
Oh.
Yes, do not put this on your toast. That's what my mother used to say.
I don't think 50,000 is worth a sword, guys. I won't lie.
I also have this, and he pulls out like a little, I don't know, what do they call, bracer type thing? It's like a leather bracer. And he's like, this is designed to conceal a weapon inside of it. A little dagger could fit in here quite nicely. Only 10,000 berries. I call it my wrist sheath. Have you ever done a crime?
No.
Just making conversation.
Have you?
Many.
Oh,
You should get away
goodbye.
from this man. He's a criminal.
As you leave, he goes under his voice. He goes, "Selling without a license." You get out of there.
I was gonna say, Belladonna will check out the tailor, but if it's not Yanis, there's no point.
Yeah, you see, it's a tailor, but it's the pre-mark of tailors. Everything is so
Ugh,
generic.
no.
You go in and there's these blinding lights overhead. They're playing like static out of these speakers.
Go fucking back out immediately.
Like the Pokemon Cal's boutique music.
Are you guys going to join Bravv and going to see the mayor of this place?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll also let everybody know that, like, oh, it is apparently 10,000 berries to enter this boat competition. I did
I
not
don't have
ask
that
if
many
it was
ball
per
berries.
person. Fuck.
Oh.
I'm sure we can cover it.
Would I know if she meant per person?
It'd be 10,000 per person.
The fuck. Okay.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't buy that sword.
We've had to have an arc where we like
can-
worked. Got a knife.
If people need, I don't mind covering for a couple of people.
I can pay for myself.
Yeah, I got a bargain, so I'm okay.
I should be alright.
You guys head
I did
towards.
everything half price.
You guys head towards this mayor's place. It's a nice looking place with these nice red tiles. Sort of more of an eastern look to it. It's a very nice town, very well put together. Despite all the water being around all the time, you'd think stuff would like deteriorate a little more, but they keep it nice and clean. And at the door, you see this man in a wheelchair, just kind of like struggling to get up into the up the steps to get into the town hall. It's a man with this dark-skinned man, pink hair, pink dreadlocks tied back in a ponytail. He's got like a red cape that's also like a blanket around him, and he's got this blue wheelchair he's trying to wheel up, and he is struggling to get up there.
We can have this. You lift up, little guy? Little guy? I'm so rotted. Oh,
Character
fuck.
Just this fucking 2-foot tall ferret. You need a lift.
I'm
little guy.
so used to Yeah. You need a lift.
He just goes, well, don't touch me. I can do this totally fine. No, don't. Stay away,
Oh,
please.
okay.
You see that's like
Step back.
the handles you would someone if they were to push him in the wheelchair, they have been ripped off very forcefully. He's like, yes, don't touch me. I need to do this myself. And he like flops on his side, and you notice he is incredibly muscular on his top half, and he just kind of hoists himself up on his hands above the steps and wheels himself inside. And you hear a woman's voice complaining and just going, you need to not do that. You should accept help when it is given to you. And he slams the door behind himself, and you hear like a bit of an argument going on.
You think that's the mayor?
Well, isn't this his house?
That's his office, right?
It could seem
It's like both the town hall and his house, kind of. He lives there as
Oh,
well.
right.
Multi-purpose architecture.
True.
should we leave?
I'm gonna help myself in.
What?
Wanna knock
Bravv.
first?
Bravv walked in.
Can I try and still help her up, I guess?
There's no shot you... do an athletics contest for Bravv right now. See how it goes
You should
for
learn
you.
from my mistakes.
All right.
Alright.
Alright.
No.
Belladonna, you feel multiple joints dislocate, and then you just pop them back together because it's normal for you. Bravv walks in and sees this this like 70-year-old man or so being berated by this like 30-year-old woman who is dressed up. Both of them are dressed up very very business-like. Got a long skirt on and a suit on the top, like kind of a business suit in the top half. He's wearing a suit, but also a cape. And he just turns around and goes, "Oh, who might you be?"
Who's the mayor?
That would be me. Oh, sorry. That would be my daughter.
Oh,
He
your
wheels
daughter?
aside and points, and she goes, hello. Yes.
Eso.
I was told about a
hello.
sword here.
For this interruption.
Oh, it's okay. You know, there is like a sign next to the door that says like knock. You guys see there is no sign.
So I was here for a sword. I was told by like the weapon guy that there was a sword here that nobody wanted to take.
This man wheels up to you, and he like gestures for you to come in close so he can whisper to you. He's like, "Come closer, boy. Come closer.
Yo, what's up?
You know what you are getting into by asking for my sword. Also, don't listen to people whenever they say I'm the mayor, or whatever, because I gave up my position. I've retired since."
Oh, well, I was just looking for a sword, so.
You see this huge, this sword in the background. It's like a cutlass, a little bigger than yours, and the handle is a large fanged tooth that is being carved into to be wielded. It's got like a little place to put your arm or put your hand in to hold it, and it's
is
mounted
that
on
it?
the wall. Yes, that's it. But you must know of its terrible power and the terrible fate that lies within cursed weapons.
Bravv goes up to pick it up.
He goes to grab you, but he is not strong enough. He successfully holds onto you, but you just wheel him closer alongside of him. And he's like, "No, I must tell you about the curse." And your hand touches it, and you feel like a chill go up your arm. Roll me an insight. You can feel almost. You get the sensation of like the rockiness of like being at sea on a boat that's not all that big, and the shaking that comes with it and the seasickness. You get that feeling across your body when you touch the sword, and it fades after a minute. He's just like, "Oh,
Weird, huh?
careful, you don't want to mess around with that thing. It's very powerful, and I'm afraid you may have adopted the curse."
Bravv, you are not getting into mischief, are you?
It felt kind of rocky. Can I test it somewhere?
Sure, I have a training dummy over there.
I gotta go slash at it.
Yep. Roll me just a normal attack from your cutlass. You roll a 16. You notice that it doesn't do like a particularly extra like amount of damage, but you can tell as you're like aiming for this thing's shoulder, it auto corrects itself to go into the neck. It twists sort of and lets you go into the neck, and after cutting in, you feel a little more energetic. It's like, I must tell you about the nature of this sword. I don't want you going and learning it for yourself and getting killed.
Oh, wow, that's making me feel pumped a little.
Yes, it would do that, but it holds a deadly curse.
You keep talking about this deadly curse, but I haven't said a thing about it.
Well, I tried to say it in service of stopping you, but then you went and grabbed it anyway. I will help you now that you've grabbed the sword, but I'd prefer if you didn't. But that's in the past now, I suppose. What do you know about cursed swords? Have you ever run into one in the past?
No, this is my first.
Great, good for you. There was this man long ago, 200 years in the past, who was a great swordsman. His name was Bravv. And he had this sword, but as he was swinging at it to defeat his rival, Bravv, he slipped and fell, and the sword pierced him right through the forehead. And at the shame of dying such an embarrassing death before slaying his rival after a 20-year feud, trapped his soul within the sword and cursed the sword for eternity. They say that the sword now, if anyone swings it too hard, you will fall and land on the sword yourself. So I don't know who had this sword before you, but most certainly their soul is in it, and so is their curse.
Too hard, you say? Well, like how hard?
Like really hard. That was the case with that one sword. Every sword works different, but this one is dangerous. That's what I'm trying to say.
Bravv's gonna attempt to really like give his all into a swing at the dummy.
Bravv, as you swing at it, you can tell you do a lot more damage than you expect, like beheading the dummy, and you feel very revitalized, and you get a good understanding after playing with this sword of how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and write in what the sword does.
Oh.
The sword has a little engraving on it, on like the bone, the tooth part that you're holding onto in the handle. The sword is named Plunder. And
Plunder.
this is its ability. This is a +1 sword, granting the user the ability to crit on a 19 when recklessly attacking. When recklessly attack. Oh wait, no, this is the outdated version. I updated this shit. Hold on. I updated it.
Patch notes?
Do you wanna,
Yeah.
I think
do
patch.
you wanna paste it into Roll20 as well, so that people can read it if they want?
Sure. Let me get the updated version. All right, here we go. Plunder is a +1 sword, granting the user the ability to crit on a 19. When a crit lands, a hit die is expended, healing the user, regardless if you choose to or not. If the user has no hit die remaining, the user takes damage equal to the result of their hit die is necrotic damage.
Oh.
Ooh.
So the sword allows you to crit on 19s. It also has a +1 to all attack rolls and damage rolls. And it also heals you with every crit that you land, but you can't choose when to heal. And if you are out of hit die for the day, then you take damage instead.
Okay.
And Bravv sort of gets a fundamental understanding of this after swinging it around a few times. It empowers him a little. But you can feel that there's some potential for draining there as well. As you feel sort of like the chill of the ocean sort of grasp around your arm, but it doesn't seem to quite expend yet. So a hit die would be equal to how many levels you have. So you could get free crits on this. And if you get a crit beyond that, then you take damage equal to it, equal to what your hit die would be.
Interesting.
Well, did you learn anything from practicing with it? Has it killed you? Has it broken your mother's back?
My mother's? No. It should be fine.
Oh, all right. Bravv, as he like plays around with this and slashes at it, does all these interesting types of attacks with it. Bravv, with his battle experience from the events that went down, has unlocked his subclass. Bravv is a homebrewed subclass, which is the Path of the Blade Master, which allows him to do these hues, which are different attacks he can do once per round, I believe, once per turn. That
Yeah,
empire
once
him in
per
different
turn.
ways. Pyro slashes in different ways.
Yeah, so I get to do a cleaving hue, which just hits everything around me on a weapon attack that takes damage equal to my strength modifier, and if I am raging, I can add my rage bonus on it. So if I do a cleaving hue, everything around me would take 6 damage. If I do hit, I have crushing hue, which lets me make a grapple or shove attack as a part of the same attack. So if I slash somebody, I can then also grapple them at the same time. And if I'm raging, I count as 1 size larger, which means I'm like 2 sizes larger because I also have brawny, which makes me
Yep.
already count as 1 size larger.
Yep.
And then I have Savage Hue, which lets me roll the damage for the attack twice and take the higher number. And then if I'm raging, I also double my rage damage bonus. So instead of doing 2 damage, which I'm doing right now, it'll be 4 when I use the Savage Hue. And the last one is Sprinting Hue, which lets me move up half my moving speed either before or after making the attack. While I'm raging, I don't provoke opportunity attacks when I move.
Yeah,
with
so you
that
got a lot of
hue.
you got a lot of customizing in how you approach each round of combat, which I like because usually barbs kind of do the same thing. I've played a barb, I still like it, but like it's nice to have that customization. The rest of you in this moment as well, there's stuff to do. You can talk here if there's anything you want to ask them. You all feel after sort of having a full rest that you've learned a little bit from your deadly encounter at sea, and you realize that you could sort of lean into a specific fighting style, choosing your subclass essentially, and figuring out how you want to fight for the rest of your journey. Is there anything anyone else wants to do here at the mayor's place?
Not
I guess
specifically here.
I'll have like small talk with like the current mayor.
Yep.
About just like the town, what it's like to live here, the boat competition that's coming up and stuff like that. And like I guess try and see if there's any I'll talk specifically about the boat competition and see like what kind of a competition it is. But also just like start off being like, oh, this is a lovely town you got here. We met Onda at the start. He brought us.
Oh,
over here
Onda,
and
you met
stuff.
Onda.
Yes, we met Onda.
All right.
Actually, it was his shark homie that we met first.
Shark. Yeah.
If,
Okay.
Yes.
Listen. I'd keep that name quite quiet in here.
I see.
He's the one that kind of takes his. He lives like down the southern island, right? By
Yes.
the beach. Yeah. My father here, whenever he was the mayor, very much prohibited anyone from stepping on that island at all, and he would get very angry anytime I'd ask his reasoning, but would definitely enforce this rule. And then Onda shows up out of nowhere and starts this surf school, and then all the kids start sneaking over and start surfing there.
Oh dear.
And well, we're not a fan, but of course you can't really reprimand kids the same way you can adults for going over there. So I don't really have a hard feeling against the guy, other than he's going against my father's wishes, and I'm not sure I believe in
Well,
this rule. But
Onda
what was he like?
Onda was incredibly helpful. I mean, we are all survivors of a shipwreck, and had it not been for Onda and homie, there's a strong chance we would not be here. Actually,
Oh, a shipwreck? Was it
yes.
when? How far away were you? Because there was no storm or anything recently.
Oh,
You guys all remember very vividly there was an extremely bad storm and it was very close to this island.
you would probably know how far away we were, wouldn't you? Is navigator?
Would I be able to?
Yeah, Alta can
Spatial
say just
knowledge.
about how far away you were and that there was very much a storm, like a very intense storm that she should have seen, essentially.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Miss Donna kind of ate shit.
Oh,
Okay, maybe she doesn't say that. Yeah, there was a pretty bad storm.
Oh,
It was close. You really didn't notice?
I didn't see anything. I was walking out with the night guard last night, and I didn't see anything at all.
Oh, who are the night guard?
We just have some villagers who we've trusted with swords, just basic swords to walk around and make sure there's no intruders. But we only patrol the north of this island. And
Get intruders a lot?
no, not really. We kind of, the market won't be happy to hear, but my father has insisted we cut off outside imports and all from now on, so we haven't got an intruder since then at all.
Oh dear. I can't imagine that cutting off outside imports would. Yes, I can understand why the marketsmen and traders would be upset by that.
Yeah,
You
sucks.
don't know why this has happened?
Unfortunately, I can't shake off my father, and even if I feel like I'm making better decisions, I will have to hear about it every night. So I do my best to question the wisdom of that, and of course some of the old folks around here still listen to him. So, I'm not very popular when I talk about letting people go to the South Island or letting imports come back in, but like we only have so much food and weapons that we can kind of sell before we run out.
Yes, you're mayor of this island. Your job is to protect this island. Like, girls got to do what the girls got to do, you know?
Yeah, yes, I would. I'd like to take action and change this, but I don't know how to approach keeping my father out of the way of these plans.
You could just do it, right?
You think so?
Go ahead. I mean, you can give it a go, right? I mean, you and your father, you get along, right?
We get along as long as I don't mention any of this stuff or like question him, you know?
Well, he's your family, so he should support you. You know, whatever you choose to do.
Yeah,
It'll be fine.
I suppose you're right. It doesn't hurt to at least try. Maybe I'll try and make some sort of announcement as a, not as a suggestion, but more as a new rule that is coming in this time, and tell the people what's what. You know, tell them what's gonna happen next time everyone's crowded together. Speaking of which, the competition, it's tonight. Oh,
Yes, indeed. We've heard lots about this competition, and like we said, we were in a shipwreck, so we were in the market for a new ship.
She kind of like whispers into the group of you three, and is like, "Please do not tell my father this. The ship we're giving away was, imported, and the fishman that's made himself home here actually brought it in. Said he didn't understand it, but that it was a ship, whatever that means. So it'll be there to be
I don't
given away.
understand it.
I don't understand what that means either, but we don't have a ship to do this competition, and it takes place every 5
I know
years. So
fishermen tend to live underwater, but they also spend quite a lot of time on land, as far as I'm aware. They should...
I don't understand.
I've heard they have big teeth, but actually, that might have been.
Yeah, some of them do.
Yes, some of them should, I'd imagine.
Good for eating fish.
Maybe the entire book. All the
Wait, are you guys talking about a ship? Can we join the competition?
Oh yes, you can. Are you
Oh, yes,
sure?
I heard that there's like an entrance fee of some kind.
Yes. She's got like a little clipboard she takes out. She's like, yeah, everyone just sign your name, and that'll be 10,000 berries each to take part. It'll be taking place at 6 o'clock.
Bravv.
Yes, indeed.
Bravv. Okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
we should come up. Maybe I should come up with a last name.
Come up with one. Oh.
Yeah.
I hope that does not imply something very tragic in your past, but that's all the power to you if you want to come up with a last name.
As far as I was
What's
aware,
it-
there were plenty of people out there who do not have surnames.
Yeah, that's true. I know, like, the fishermen, for example, don't have surnames like Avary. It's just not in the culture to do that.
Yes.
And then looks down at Ferrum and is like, hello, little one. You are a mink, am I right? Yeah, I also hear that it's normal in mink culture to not have family names or last names, so yeah, it's normal. Bravv, I wouldn't worry about it. Although if you want one, of course, take one. But Bravv is fine for now.
What's yours?
My last name is Fritch.
Fridge.
What is your first name? Sorry, I don't believe we got it.
His name is Blay. Blay. It says at the top of the clipboard here, which points.
Fridge, yes. I shall sign my name.
Belladonna,
Belladonna
Alta, what
Dimitria.
about you guys? Oh, Dimitria. Okay, well.
Yes.
Alta, what about you?
I don't know. I could have a surname. I might not. But I wouldn't be coming up with any.
Oh, so you don't have one either. Okay.
Well, I might have a surname. I just don't remember it right now. I could
we
have a
have-
surname, actually.
We have Fridge and Dimitria. I'll
Yeah.
come up with something later.
I mean, yeah, you can take mine if you want. You know, you won't be considered my next of kin or anything like that for the mayor position, but you could take it if you want. Some people have the name.
I wouldn't want to be a mayor anyways.
Oh, yeah, it is a lot of sitting indoors and doing paperwork, so I understand
It
that
is?
decision. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like that one board game I played.
What board game did you play?
President?
I thought it was like Monopoly.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess just like Monopoly, I do have to do my rounds walking around the town every night. But I don't get money for doing that, so I guess I do in a roundabout
Not
way.
even when you pass go?
No, looks down, crouches down, pats Ferrum on the head and says, not even when I pass go.
Are there any Monopoly boards around?
You see, yeah, there is just a Oberu, the island you're on, themed Monopoly game that she has in the background.
Well, thank you, Miss Mayor Sir. I guess we'll be seeing you later tonight at the competition.
Take your time. If you... Oh, take these as well. And she takes out of this huge box, tangled up, these fishing nets. And she's like, take 2 of these fishing nets you're going to need this for the competition. Just hold on to them.
Exactly is in the competition? What is it we are competing with? I suppose.
Just kind of bonks herself in the head and goes, oh, I forgot to tell you. I'm sorry. My bad. It will be whoever gets the largest catch is going to be the one that wins the competition. It's quite easy. Now, there are sharks around the island, and that's been typically what happens, but both my father and this fishman seem to agree on one thing, and that is that there is the so-called big one around here, so I doubt that anyone is going to be not going for that, except the old man who is going to be, catching tuna maybe.
It's a big one.
So just know the largest catch wins, and it's not for certain that someone catches that one, but it seems to be this year everyone seems to be going for it, except old man Blimbley. He's entering on his own. He's catching tuna.
Is your dad gonna go try and catch the big one?
He wheels over next to you, Bravv, and goes, "Nobody should catch the big one. It's gonna eat everyone alive. It's cursed.
What
That's
if
what I
you
tell
kill
you."
it?
Oh well, I guess that is a solution.
Is
but
that not the point of catching fish?
you should catch tuna.
Your
Your life should be less interesting.
If we could catch the big one, I could try out my new sword on it.
Oh, be careful how you swing that thing, but if anything can slay the big one, it may just be that.
All right, well, I guess see you guys tonight.
All right.
He's just gonna leave.
Bye-bye, Bravv.
Thank you for your hospitality, Mayor Fritch. I shall see you later tonight.
Just does a little bow and just says, cute dress, by the way. And thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. If you're ever in the Leechlands, you should visit Yennis.
Okay, I will do that, if I'm allowed to travel. She walks up to Alta, and just, looks at you up and down, and just goes, I didn't want to ask it for the others because it might be a bit rude. What are the wings for?
What are they for?
Yeah,
They're
like
just, you know,
are they
they're here.
fashion?
No, it's not fashion. It's me.
You just have wings? Did you eat a devil fruit? That's so cool.
No, something like that. I mean, I just, you know,
I like lean in, you know, really close.
well, I'm from up there.
But I'm pointing up and it's just like a ceiling, so I don't know if it really comes through.
She looks up and she just goes, well, I can't say I understand fully, but I think the wings are cool, so.
Thanks. I think they're cool too. Cooler if they were, but you know. Hey, I was wondering that Monopoly board. Do you guys sell those?
Oh, yeah. That'll just be a 1,000 berry. We sell them as just like a tourist thing, like a souvenir. We've not been selling many because people are not coming to visit, but I can sell you one if you'd like.
Well, I'd be happy to help you out. You know, I'm meant to be a navigator, so
Yes.
probably helps to get to know these places.
It'll help a lot. There's, you know, you do lose money anytime you land on the southern part of the island because my father invented this game, but just know that about the rules, but otherwise it's the same as every Monopoly. You know, every...
Where's go?
Well, it's in the bottom right and the top left. But if you get in the top left, that's the top island, you get double the money. And if you get in the bottom right, you lose all the money. So... But otherwise, it's the same as Monopoly.
Bottom Island like jail?
No, it's just treat it like everything is already bought there, and you just lose money anytime you sit there. It's just to teach the kids a lesson, you know.
Okay, well, I mean, the rules of this game might change pretty soon, right? After you make your big announcement.
I hope so. I might make my own version. Maybe I can include some little surfers if that guy really isn't all that bad. You know, I haven't met him, but I hope not.
This is fine. All right, thank you.
No problem. Oh, guys, there's going to be paddle boats by the shore. We're going to the southern island for once for this, and there'll be paddle boats there. You'll need them. All right, bye-bye. Does anyone want to do anything before this competition that isn't like an hour just? Or an hour or two?
Inspect my ball bearings.
You inspect your ball bearings, and that is a good cue for me to remember how they work and send them to you. Mechanically.
Oh, damn, I was about to do some, like...
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, what are you trying to do? Tell me.
No, it's okay. I'm just... How heavy do you think ball bearings are?
They have a weight of 2 pounds. The full bag.
Oh, Evan. You know what I have.
No, I know.
Oh, we're so back.
I love knowing more.
Alright, we're good.
Okay. I'll put them in just in case you need
Oh
them.
yeah, I mean, that'd be helpful too.
I'll say it takes your whatever your Oh, actually, for the rest of you guys, now that you have like an hour to prepare, Belladonna, Ferrum, and Alta, all of you feel a little stronger having survived such a perilous event and having, I imagine, eaten and gotten ready again. What do you guys do to gain your subclasses to try and hone in on the fighting style that you would like, or before this competition, because you probably will need it?
Good question.
Sort of the whole island is at your disposal. The southern part of the island has like some parts that would have like animals around it and lots of like trees and areas to explore, but like nothing super dangerous that you could just kind of go in and train if anyone needed to without much danger.
Do you guys want to go first?
If you have an idea.
Yeah,
Go
well,
ahead.
I'm
I mean,
thinking-
Alta's got her little model Monopoly now of the area.
Yep.
So she'll probably try she's gonna like hone her navigational skills and just kind of follow a path around, if you know what I mean. Like she'll go down to go.
Yeah, you're doing
Two
like
goes,
the
but, you know, one of the goes and then kind of do like a loop following.
yeah, you're doing like the actual track.
Yeah.
Roll me 3 d20s.
Great.
These are death saves. You're going to die. My
Alright,
trinkets.
you know what? I'm gonna roll it as a death save just because you said that. I'm gonna roll 3 death saves.
Excellent.
Let's
See how
what
long she is for
happens.
this world.
Let's see. We take these when she actually has to roll death save.
Yeah, these last until the next time. Okay. Alta
I'll
walks
remember
by. She walks by this little general shop, and she sees a scratch card fall out of, like, come flying out the window that is, like, partially scratched. And a little coin falls from an apartment room above and lands in your hand alongside the scratch card.
Oh, does
On your
this
walk.
belong to someone? Well, I guess maybe not. They wouldn't have thrown it out then. I'll take a look. I'll take a scratch.
It doesn't seem like anyone's looking for it. You scratch, and you see that it has winning ticket plus 10,000 berries.
Let's go! Oh, I knew I
And the shop to claim it is right next to you.
I really am lucky today. I'll go in. I'll make a claim.
You go in, and you just see this guy who's like he's got this snail that he's listening to in his hand, and he's just like, sports, who's winning? And you just hear,
I'm winning.
and you just hear 50, 20, 45, and then he looks over and goes, you win, okay. He sticks out 10,000 berries, throws it. He's like, all right, bye. Good job.
Woo!
Alta continues her walk,
Skip out.
and she sees a bunch of painters sort of like painting their roofs up in these tall ladders. And she walks underneath the ladder, stepping on multiple cracks in the road, and roll me a D100. All right, let's see. 22. I don't know about you.
I'm feeling 20.
All right. Give me just 1 second. I have to look at something.
Oh no.
That's never good.
Roll me 3d4.
Right.
As Alta walks underneath this ladder, a paint bucket falls, and out of it, as you trip a little, 3 of your ball bearings fall into the paint and just miraculously bounce really hard off the ground, each of them sinking into the heads of these 3 painters, knocking them down. And
They're more effective than I thought.
and they all just go, oh, what a freak accident!
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Alta accidentally uses magic missile. Alta continues her walk, and she sees the painters like recover, but they all have like a little dent in the side of their head. But they're happy enough with it.
Bearings.
One guy has like skin-colored paint, and he's painting over the side of one guy's head to repair it. You retrieve your ball bearings. There's like a pink and a blue and a green one now, but otherwise it's normal. And you walk in, and you see you're finishing your walk, and you just see a little black cat that is very soggy and very angry looking walk past you.
Oh, right. Cats. Oh, it's wet. Maybe you came from the ship.
It just hisses
Oh,
at you,
yeah.
and then it sniffs,
Aw.
and it like rubs up against your leg.
All right, I give it a pat.
It purrs, and then it just kind of shakes itself off. You do recognize that this cat has survived the ship crash. And it is pissed off because it's wet as hell.
Is there anything I can do to? Can I cast like a? This is not a good idea. So this cat is wet, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not happy that it's wet. I don't think this is the best thing I could do. But can I cast Firebolt near the cat?
Yeah, you hold like a little, you take it just like, little device, like a little dial type thing, and a little bit of flame gets produced, and the cat just sort of sits next to it, facing it, getting like really close. You have to keep stopping it from burning its whiskers off, but it dries up nicely by a little fire. And it like instantly poofs out and becomes a very poofy cat. Doesn't look as mean anymore.
Look, you're so fluffy.
It just like rolls over on its belly at your feet. And looks really happy and content.
Can I offer it like a ball bearing to play with?
Yeah, you offer it a ball
Careful, they're
bearing.
pretty strong.
It just slaps it around like crazy. One goes into the water, and then it just
I give it a green one. You know, the blue and the pink are my favorite bisexual.
yeah.
And
It slaps it into the water after playing with it for a little bit, and then it just like jumps up on your shoulder and starts sniffing at the bag.
the bag.
Yeah, the bag, like
Bag.
the ball bearings are in just sort of
Oh, the ball bear.
like it just kind of it looks like the cat is trying to get inside the bag and have a little nap.
I don't know. I kind of need these ball bearings.
The cat has like
And
worked
these
its way.
bags are these bags are pretty full because that guy did me a really good deal. there's no
did.
like
The cat's like sticking one paw in and taking it out again.
There's no shrinkflation going on here.
It's tried its best to get in, but it's just a little bag, and it's just quite happy sitting on your shoulder now.
I can kind of like half open the bag, and it can be like half in, half out.
Yeah, it's on your shoulder with two paws, and its back paws are in the bag.
And she
Looks
has
really
wings.
comfy.
This is messy.
It's quite happy though. It seems quite chill. It's compared to what it's been through for the last couple hours. When this cat hangs out with you,
Awesome.
and Alta has gained her subclass, which is
Black cat subclass.
yeah, that's what it is. It's the kitty cat one. The rogue subclass is wild card, which lets Alta roll at any time a D100. This is its main feature. A D100 on the risky gambit table, which is like a wild magic type thing.
Primarily as a bonus action.
As a bonus
Combat,
action.
It's a bonus action.
But she can roll it whenever she'd like outside of combat. It is unlimited uses because it is both positive and negative, and we will see how random it is.
It's just kind of funny.
It is very funny.
Yeah, that's the main thing she gets. I think she also gets some whatever
Proficiencies and stuff.
proficiency with some game sets, which one is going to be Monopoly.
Yep. And improvised
And then
weapons.
improvised weapons, yeah.
Yep. What are Belladonna / Ferrum doing next, do you think? If any of you have an idea.
I'd imagine Belladonna, like, finds... How, like, populated is this island? Can I find somewhere
The
remote?
bottom island just has like a couple of little kids. This like surfing, and you see Onda is kind of there now, but off in the distance, helping these kids surf. And the top part of the island is pretty populated. There's like some areas you could go in, like nature mostly, where people wouldn't be.
Yeah. I guess considering we were attacked in the middle of the night, Belladonna wants to like find like a really like isolated dark cave.
Yep.
And like she knows she's going to be fighting again soon, so she'll set up like she's been on pirate cruise before. She's like knows how to set up like a firing range for herself.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference is she's now fighting in the dark, and she's like doing like the old-timey cowboy like quick draws, practicing quick draws, but it's with a fucking sniper rifle.
Yeah.
And then just like, and like on purpose trying not to know where the things are, but to like be faster at her eyes adjusting to the dark, essentially, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, so Belladonna gains quite a lot of dark vision from this. And from an outside perspective, just in the dark, what does Belladonna look like? You can't really see her because she's quite well hidden, and she quite stealthy blends in.
I can't imagine she'd be like all that visible. Especially because like she was once a pale, beautiful woman, but it's gone a little bit green.
She's very green. Natural camo.
She's got some natural camo. Some dark circles under her eyes now.
Yeah.
I'd imagine like it's just like you know the way like if you're like near woods and you hear like the rustling of branches. It's like that, but it's her skirts.
Just hear like fabric swoosh against stone.
Yeah, you just see. Yeah, I mean, like she wears like all black clothing anyway, so she'd just be
very much in her element.
A shape in the darkness. If you ever get too close enough to see her actual face, you just like it's an undead woman looking at you.
Yeah. Belladonna gains her subclass. Belladonna gets Belladonna is a ranger gets a somewhat homebrewed subclass. It is a version of the Gloomstalker ranger, but it is Nighthawk. Gives you illusion magic. Gives you the ability to be invisible in the dark if someone does not light up the area, if they rely on dark vision to see you. Entirely invisible. Gives her more range to her dark vision, which she already has from her race, so she has 90 feet of dark vision now.
Yeah. And I have the dreaded ambush, which is my favorite, and quick on the draw are my two favorites.
Yeah, quick on the draw is just the normal class one, which just makes it that you don't have to reload your weapon.
Yeah, but this also gives me, in this one, I have advantage on initiative.
Yep, you have an advantage on initiative and adds wisdom mod to initiative, so Belladonna will be going first quite often, I imagine.
Yeah.
What is Pharaoh doing, do we think? Or did you someone else?
I forgot that I now have disguise self as well.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that I have that now.
How does Belladonna's disguise self look to put you on the spot here?
She is, she's always been into her fashion.
Yeah.
She's always into looking good. She knows how makeup works. She knows how to style her clothes and her hair. She just, just a wardrobe change.
Belladonna has like one of those. Have you ever see the talent shows where they dress change really quickly? They put like a hoop above.
Yeah.
She comes out. There's like a puff of like makeup, and she comes out looking like a completely different person. Like Belladonna tested out. There's like a mirror. She's brought in with her. Throws a poof into the air. Yeah.
If I have advantage on initiative rolls, I'm just fast. You just put the makeup on so fast.
Yeah. You see like it'd go up in the air and come down. Belladonna. It looks like a completely different person. Limits being, I don't think you can be anyone smaller than you or something, or like you can't make yourself like really big, like you couldn't turn into a giant or something.
Yeah.
And it's not mechanical difference. You don't gain their stats or none.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, what is Ferrum doing, do you think? To train for this epic competition.
Well, I mean, we're going to be out at sea, so I start walking out at sea. And I just start, I imagine it's quite choppy. There are waves going on. I just, stand.
There's real big
very
waves.
Still, just let them hit.
Ferrum sees, a huge wave coming towards them. A bunch of these, kids sort of paddle to the side to get out of the crash zone of it. Pharaoh stands on top of the water, very bravely facing it down. And what happens when the wave crashes on Ferrum?
Well, I imagine this is like the kiddie pool, but
yeah.
I imagine there's they're standing, bit wet, bit shook.
Yeah,
but they're standing.
Pharaoh does not seem to be moved by any of this. Sort of like other people are getting like tripping or sort of half falling whenever these waves are hitting, but Ferrum seems to be facing them and being seemingly completely immovable as all the waves hit them. And also, just comfortable because you like being in water. So it's a good place to understand this. Mm-hmm. So Ferrum's is the sumo wrestler subclass, which is such a funny one for such a little homie. Gives them a lot of abilities, mainly buffing grappling to doing actual damage and stuff, but also giving you the ability to do stances that can stop you from being moved against your will and reducing damage against you.
Mm-hmm.
So on top of all the normal monk stuff you get, you are a immovable little feralotl, chilling by the sea, in the sea, at the shore.
Whoa, they're a chinchilla.
Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's hard to know these days.
I love the creatures.
They're invading our human areas. That's what an old person sounds like to me. They sound like Muppets at some point. Do you guys head down to the competition, or is there anything anyone wants to do beforehand?
It's competition time.
I do want to just say, I realized just there, so I count as medium as a human. With Brawny, I count as large. and when I'm raging and I do crushing hue, I count as huge. Which is like the Radiscor's direct for an adult dragon.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if
An
it's
adult dragon?
huge is the third
Yeah.
biggest, and huge is a height of like 32 feet. So
Jesus.
he can grapple and shove a lot of things. Only above that is Gargantuan, which is 64 feet, and Colossal, which is anything above that,
Oh,
which is
my
like for like
fucking
moving
God.
mountains and shit. So Bravv got a lot of strength on him.
I just get to fucking like
Grab
destroy
motherfuckers.
things. Bro, like no one can beat that grab, surely.
Yeah, you guys see that there is a gathering now. There's a lot of little rowboats, just little oars on them. Only big enough to really fit like 2 people. And people are already, before the competition starts, sailing out. Just rowing away and getting a start. And yelling like, oh, we're gonna get the big one, we're gonna get the big one. And you see this old man Blim Blue, like, I'm just here to buy tuna, not buy fish. But I also paid the 10,000 berries to enter.
Wait, we get to keep our fish?
I suppose so. I think it's just proof that you caught it. So I'm keeping my tuna. That will do me just fine. I don't need fancy pants
Alright.
big ones.
Everyone on captain's orders, we're gonna be fishing a lot.
Okay, I think that was part of the
Uh,
plan, but I'm glad you're enthusiastic.
We're gonna make sure we eat good and well for the next few days.
On a ship, right?
Right, let's sail out.
You guys see a bunch of these people who seem to know what they're doing, essentially, are heading out to this big platform that you had visited earlier and seen, like, fishing gear on. And, like, there's, like, a couple that go out and they're just on this little boat that looks like a swan, like a little paddle boat, and it's got a big heart above them, and they're sailing in the wrong direction and they crash on these rocks.
Oh, good God.
And they, like, as they sink into the water, you just see one hand from each doing a heart, joining together as they sink slowly into the water.
They just die.
They're dead.
Okay.
This is how I
Uh,
subtly
supposed to-
foreshadow that death is possible in my campaigns.
Are we supposed to have a boat before we go fishing?
You see that there's little paddle boats left out for you.
Oh,
Little
okay.
oars that only fit, oar boats that only fit 2 people.
Leave it.
And there's 2 left.
Oh,
How do
Sorry,
we want to
guys.
split?
We have
What's
to
the plan?
part
Do
it out?
we have
How
a plan?
do we split?
Sorry guys, I count as one larger.
I count as one smaller.
Oh, I
there we
guess
go.
that settles it.
That's the 2 strong people in one boat and the 2 dexterous people in the other.
Nothing can go wrong
don't sell
here.
yourself short, Miss Donna. I'm sure you're plenty strong.
I am not. My bones are weak and brittle.
Alta gives him a pat just to be sure. Just to feel this for herself. Seeing is believing, as they say.
Yeah, they're not tap them and they will crumble brittle, at least you learn.
Yeah, Miss Donner gets like a kind of a side eye for lying. I guess we set out.
Oh, yo.
Are we doing Bravv, Ferrum, Alta Belladonna, or
If that's who fits in the boat,
Yeah.
that makes sense to me.
yeah?
Guys, it's only in like it's only when determining like, you know, grapple, shove, push.
Yeah, I know.
drag,
It's just
lift.
Yeah. I was gonna say it probably might be.
But what if you need to
good
grapple
do,
the
like-
fish?
Don't worry, I'll
But then you fall
grapplers on the
over
one boat.
because- No, but like if
You're
you were in
so
a
large.
boat with someone who's too, yeah.
guys, don't worry.
with someone
If we
over
need to get the
12.
big one, if we need to get the big one, I'll just rage and use crushing hue.
Simple.
I was gonna say it'd probably be smarter to do like one of the like strong guys with one of the dexterous guys. 'Cause that's kind of how we're divided.
Yeah. I'm down.
You guys see bubbling underneath
be with
between
me,
the
it's
2 little
okay.
boats.
Mhm.
You guys see just like a
Oh,
just some
Homie!
air bubbles.
Oh.
It gotta be homie.
It's a geyser.
Jumping up is a homie and a little fishman on his back. And he's just like, oh, are you guys going ahead and doing the competition? Yeah.
Yeah, but you got our crewmate
yes.
there.
Oh, sick. I entered, but I kind of submitted the prize, so I kind of don't really care about
What did
winning.
you submit?
So, the ship, the ship that you're gonna win, I
Is
submitted.
belong to Onda.
Oh, okay.
Oh, by the way, if you guys catch the big one, rumor is you get a cash prize as well. But they didn't want, they didn't want people looking for it. So,
How
We
much?
should look for it.
I don't know how much. I just heard that the new mayor was saying, cash prize, bro. That sounds like something she'd say, right? But yeah, there's gonna be a cash prize if you catch the big one. I think it's probably because she wants her dad to keep his mouth shut because he doesn't like me and stuff. So, team spirit.
Yeah, Team Spirit.
Yeah.
I was gonna just kind of like spectate, but if any of you guys want any help at some point, just like let me know. I don't need a boat or anything. I can swim, so
Hey,
I'm all good.
homie, could you find the big one for us, and then we can get it out of there?
You see, homie is like visibly shaking, and is looking really scared.
I
What?
don't think we should let homie run that risk if the.
That's okay. We can find it ourselves.
I also, if we are going to be catching these fish, I do not feel comfortable using the whistle because it also kind of grants them a lot of intelligence. And if we're going to be killing some of these
Well, it's only if they
creatures, I'd rather not
hear
have
it.
that. Yes.
Does it work on
but
normal
I
fish?
don't.
What if you do it really
don't
quietly
believe
to
so.
homie?
Just into homie's ear. Quietly.
I would just personally rather not, pull up the big one and then he's like, oh, please don't hunt me.
Belladonna, homie is looking up at you frantically as if he's trying to speak. He's just like wiggling, shaking his head, panting like a dog.
Oh, I can't say no to that face.
Do you blow your whistle?
I'll blow it, but I'll try and do like a little this weakest little whistle.
Yeah, only he hears, and he just goes, the big one is around. Is going to eat some of the people heading for the platform.
Where is he?
Under the platform. He is going to surface. I can tell he is watching one of the boats. There's 3 boats heading out, and you can tell, you see one of them, and homie kind of points it out with his hammerhead. And it's like, that one, do not go that way. They will eat you.
Which way is that?
Bravv jumps into one of
I
the
get you.
Bravv jumps into one of the rowboats and it's like, whoever wants to join me. I'm going out for it.
Well, what's the plan? Wait, what?
Who is going?
I'm gonna get the big one.
Should we all team up to get the big one, or should some of us fish the smaller ones?
Oh, I forgot that.
Only biggest catch matters, dude. So unless you want to get fish in your own time, I wouldn't sweat it too much. Unless you don't think you want to take the big one on, that's all right.
I think he really wants
Right.
fish.
I think we have an advantage with homie telling us where the big one is.
I don't.
I feel
I
like the
don't.
others might find out pretty soon.
You see, homie's just like, I don't want to go near it. It's scary.
You do not have to go near it at all.
It's
It's okay.
if you go to the right side of the. It's not looking at the right side of the platform. Go that way. It will not eat you before you get there.
We could surprise attack it.
All right.
And sneak attack.
But
you two don't want to go. I suppose me and you, Bravv.
All
No,
right.
I mean, I'm okay with going as well. We can all go.
Okay.
Right, Fair? Yeah, we can all go. You don't even have to go in the boat if you don't want to, Fair. You can just
Well,
go
yes,
in the
you can walk
water
in the
right
water.
above it. No protection whatsoever. It could just eat you just like that.
What?
Hey, let's go!
it's because, dude, not cool. You're not gonna get eaten, Ferrum. All right, little
It's
dude.
true. I'm pretty lucky, so we should be fine.
Oh, that's good to know. Homie looks up at Belladonna one last time and says, Belladonna, you were saying you did not want to talk to it. It's not nice, I promise you that. You do not have to worry about that. I barely understand
I
its
still would
murmurings,
rather
but
it
it is not nice. Alright.
Oh, it's a bastard? Okay.
It's a little bit of a bastard. Listen, my master can go with you if he wants, but I am going to stay behind. I'm too scared of this.
That is no problem with me.
Homie just chills in the
You
shore.
stay safe, homie.
He chills in the
Right,
shallows.
Let's go kill a big fish.
All right. So, what are the groups? Hit me with them.
I don't
I
care.
guess it's Bravv and Belladonna.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
okay. Belladonna are next to each other.
BB,
Yeah,
yeah, makes
sure.
sense.
And
Yeah.
then Alta, Ferrum,
Yeah.
together. Or
As fun.
Crying at the
Fer-
wheel.
I say Ferrum was a bit like put off trying to walk.
Crying.
Not
was like,
the
was like
intention.
5 steps out, just whenever they, just like describing it. eating.
Tears streaking down my face, but I'm playing it off like it's the water.
You see a couple people that went to the left, just like sinking beneath the water. Not like they've been eaten, but just as if the water has stopped being buoyant for them for whatever reason.
Oh dear. Do I still have a cat?
You have a cat. You could have left it behind if you wanted.
That's unfortunate.
You could leave the cat on the shore if you like.
Oh, but what if it can help us find fish?
I can listen. If I give the cat a moveset, that means it can die. It has
has a
HP then.
moveset?
Cat. There's no way a cat doesn't have a moveset.
Oh, I thought you said this. This
Oh,
specific cat. I was like, that's
I was like,
weird.
yeah, I could give it one if you wanted.
All right, I can put him back. I leave him a couple ball bearings.
So that's hot.
Oh, this map is a little bit bigger than
Yeah.
I thought it would be.
Honda is stepped back and is just sort of giving you guys a push off, and he's like, "So, Bravv, dude, do you want help or you want to not? You don't want help?
help.
I mean, like, dude, I can fight too. I'm not. Don't underestimate me,
yeah,
alright, bro?
I didn't know that's just what you wanted to do. Where were you actually though?
Oh, I was trying to see if there was a ship going out in the morning, and I missed it. It was only there at the night checking out this area, and I wanted to see why. But no luck for me. I didn't spot anything, so I'm sorry I missed your morning, your wake up. I hope you guys got fed and stuff. Okay, I was gonna get you guys some food, but
Wait,
it's all right.
Ferrum, did you ever make us some food?
I imagine Ferrum
assume
getting
so.
fed, yes.
In the downtime.
Brav's stomach empties as he wonders if he had food, and then fills back up when he
You guys
remembers
take
it.
starvation damage. Oh, insane.
You get 4 levels of
D10.
exhaustion.
Damn it all.
I don't, because I don't need to eat.
All right. These people in there.
These people in their stomachs.
So
All right.
Is that the one thing that you fish off of?
Yeah, it's like a fishing kind of area. It's basically just stable footing that you can be on.
It's
Doesn't
much
look
smaller
that
than-
stable.
So he's at the right side? He wouldn't see us from the right side?
Yeah, you guys are like on the right side now. Like this would be like the south.
Okay.
You guys are like to the east, essentially.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you can help us, Honda, if you'd like.
Honda, right, bro? I'll join on. That sounds fucking sick. Is that like a nickname you giving me?
Yeah, sure.
He just he throws like a shrug up and he goes, tight. Cool with me. Just to see how the order of things go, everyone roll me an initiative after clicking on your token, please. Let me open up the turn order. Damn, Ferrum.
Don't you roll with advantage?
It's built in. We built
go.
it in.
It's built in, yeah.
Is it built in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you hover over it, shows it roll
Hover over
twice.
it.
You're over it, yeah.
And let me roll some as well. Make sure I have everything.
Oh, she's kind of lucky. What can I say?
Did I GM roll that? I did. Oh well. Oh, it did go for it. Good. Yeah. So the way vehicle combat works is that if anyone's on the vehicle to move it, it moves on that turn. So you guys can just start at like the end of initiative to move the raft first if you'd like.
Okay.
Sorry, you cut out a bit for me there. Was it just...
just the raft's initiative is just when it moves, and as long as someone's on it, it can move without anyone using an action.
Right.
Let me. I pray for the rest of these things to go GM way. Let's see. I'm gonna do a more basic one first as a test.
Oh, look at that big fish.
Wait, is that the One Piece?
It is. No, they know my secret. Oh no. Well, there you go. You could expect a hunter to be hunting fish, so that's okay. Let me fix that mistake for the next one. For sure. No way I get this wrong.
Whoop.
Yeah, I'm
They
gonna
all
hear
just
it.
rolling really bad, or am I confused? They both just roll
The one rolled a 5, one rolled a 2. The raft is a -1 to
it's
dex, I
just
think.
Bad, yeah. They're just like me.
Unfortunate. Whisper toggle to GM toggle. There we go. You have to toggle to be able to GM roll. It's not... The 2 GM button doesn't work unless you toggle first. So let me see if this
Is
works.
Dex Belladonna's best stat then? Or does she have like
Yeah.
two
It's
big-
Dex,
I didn't realize it's
Dex, Wisdom, and then her Strength, Con, and Intelligence are all the same, and then it's Charisma last.
You're not
It's
charismatic.
all-
She's not charismatic as well. She's terrible bedside manner to her patients.
Dexterous.
Okay.
I look a little less dexterous right now.
That
Thinking
is
about her cat.
everything rolled. Good. Those didn't come through. First up, I'll say you guys can get the raft to move up to its full movement if you both wish, before taking any turns.
Well, we don't know where we're.
Yeah, you can move wherever you want if you want to start off or you want to start here. It's up to you. I'm saying that you kind of like a round of movement, which is 15 feet of movement per turn on the raft.
15?
Dang.
Yeah,
15 from
I'm
like
down to
the
move as well.
end of it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm down to move as well.
Yep.
Big movement fan.
So you can both choose if you want to move it or not, or wherever.
Niamh, are we moving?
Oh, let's move this shit.
I was doing some advanced maneuvers right now. He's drifting.
What's our weight from the top of it? Is it 15?
Yeah, 15 from the top, so the top square.
From the top.
Top.
15 from my
Oh
square. Yeah,
my
and then
God.
look at the world's our oyster. This is crazy.
We just going straight ahead?
What? Yeah, when the monk and rogue have to roll, we have to move to 15 feet. Like, oh no.
Can I cunning action dash the raft?
Can I deft escape, unarmored movement, bonus action dash plus?
The raft does unfortunately just move to its speed. I'm gonna say if you want to use your turn as an action to row more, you can give it another turn of movement.
I'm not sure
but
that's
that is a
worth
full.
it right now.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, we can just. Do you want to move it straight, or what? What do you feel?
We just move it straight, to be honest.
Okay,
Whoa.
moves up, moves up. And now we will start initiative. If any of you want to do anything first, Belladonna is up first.
I'm just checking the water, I guess, for like disturbances, see if I can see the big one.
Yeah, do an investigation.
Full investigation.
You can tell that there is something swirling below, but you can't tell exactly where it is, and you can reasonably assume that it is the big one. And you see in the distance another ship gets pulled down into the water without any noise.
Without any noise?
Yep. As in, like, the people yell, but, like,
There's no like splashing or
there's no
like...
splashing or biting or anything that's audible.
Yeah, that's still fucking terrifying. I'll get my gun ready, I guess. I know that doesn't do anything mechanically, but
Yep. Okay.
I am scoped in.
Okay, what is Ferrum wanting to do?
mean, I will also just investigation check. I feel I do not have much else to do
Okay.
right now.
You can move if you'd like. It only needs one person on the boat to be able to move it.
Oh,
You might want to move.
yeah. How far can I
15?
move it? It's just another 15.
Well, you can use your action to move the boat, or you yourself, because you can walk on water, can
'Cause, yeah,
leave the boat.
You might want to leave me.
Not yet.
Okay.
How much can I move the boat?
You can use your action to move the boat another 15.
Okay. It said the right-hand side was the side we shouldn't go to, right?
Yeah, so
No,
like
we
the
should-
opposite.
We are currently on
the
the
opposite
right-hand
side is the left. Yeah. So you are on the
So we
right
should be
side.
going-
regardless.
So we're on the
We
right
should-
side of history.
Yeah, you are
Is it
already in
this
the
way?
safe zone essentially.
I see.
Yeah, it's like
How
You are
do we
coming at it
feel?
straight from the right.
Ah, right. How do we feel about this maneuver?
Advanced.
girly pop. You can do whatever you want. Got the
You know-
reins.
That's good enough for me, I think.
All right, I guess. Wait, let me grab me. Yeah, there we go.
Swim it really far, really fast up past you, and just
Damn.
stick his face in the water and go. Look out to like Alta and Belladonna because at the front of the ship, and just go, dudes, don't see nothing. And next up, you see another boat come into view with two people on it.
We see something.
Weapons drawn, but like just sort of they look at you and then they just look back at the platform, looking ready to take it on, and they move forward a little bit. Bravv is up next. What's Bravv doing?
I guess I shall also move the ship 15, or the rowboat 15 feet.
Okay. Yep, you just move up 15.
Yeah. Can I call out to the big thing?
Yeah. What's Bravv saying that you call out to it?
He like slams his chest. He comes like, "Come on, big one, show me how big you are."
Okay, you can either roll persuasion or intimidation for this. Your choice.
They're actually both the same, so I'll roll intimidation.
Okay. Up next in initiative, rising out under the sea is a swelling of water as this giant, what looks like a sea serpent that is maybe 20 foot tall, peering out of the water and looking quite upset at whoever just called for it. Looking at Bravv, looking at everyone on this ship, trying to identify who it is.
Could I enter a rage as I do that as well?
Sure, yeah, bonus action. Action yell, bonus action rage. After yelling.
It's a raw turn.
Ferrum, roll me a nature check with advantage for me real quick.
Yo, give me a sec.
bother.
Where is nature? There we go.
Ferrum, as this thing rises out of the water, the first thing that strikes you is its like ears that are sort of also horns look very similar to yours. And it's got these frills that look like this like red seaweed flowing for half of its body length behind it. But it has these crazed eyes, these very like dull green eyes that have no pupils but bloodshot red veins. And it looks like it has a similar like body to yours, but like much bigger. And you can immediately recognize this as some strange form of feralotl, which you may have only seen like once or twice because they're quite rare animals. But this is something that looks almost like it's taken the form of a feralotl, or is like copying the form of it. Definitely doesn't look naturally like one, and the way it's behaving, you can tell this is a very vile creature, unlike feralotls, which are very chill. But it looks very strangely like you in a way. Sort of like a big bastardization of Ferrum.
He is a bastard.
That's just not very flattering. I mean,
Its big frills are just kind of like soaking down beneath it. It's like wet seaweed as it looks around, sniffs around you guys. And it is going to use its movement. Let me just get this thing up. You guys are the closest to it, and Bravv yelled out, so it is going to attack you guys first.
huh?
I think that makes sense. How much movement does it have? It has 1, 2, 3, 4. It's this huge beast looks at you guys, and you can almost see a grin of these crooked, rotten teeth as the water, as his head slowly sinks into the water, and you all can feel the water sort of pull in the direction of this thing, as it seems to be sucking in water, and it raises its head up, and outbursting is a huge cone of frozen, just ice cold water from the depths of the ocean coming out at a very high speed towards you guys.
You know, I'm glad I left that cap behind.
Everyone, roll me a dex save. Bravv, you have advantage on this.
Oh.
Like an evasion.
DC 12. So,
I can use my strength mod for this, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yo.
Just strength, yeah. Strength save.
Stats are too good.
Ooh. Nah, is it? On a failure, blah, 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 blah. Successful saves, capture tanks. Okay. You guys take... let me know if you have any resistances to this. You guys all take 12 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
And an extra 4 damage on top of that.
Okay.
And you can tell that this is a very strong move, that it is weakening it to be able to use. And what I mean by that is that it has to recharge to be able to use this. And it also needs a very specific range and for people to be lined up to be able to use it. And it looks very tuckered out from it.
So you said let me know if anybody has resistances to it. That's So what damage was it that we?
Oh yeah. First of all, it is the first is cold damage and the second is bludgeoning.
Okay.
Oh, I resisted bludgeoning because I'm raging.
Yep. So you have the 12, so you can add +6 if you already took that off.
Oh, is that the bludgeoning or cold?
The bludgeoning. You resist.
Oh, sick.
So you resist the stronger one.
Yo.
Damn.
But this thing breathes out a huge amount of freezing cold water from the depths at you, and like a couple of bones are grinded up from its stomach, come out and slice you guys, and smash against you guys as it breathes it out. And it looks very satisfied with itself. It like smiles at you guys. And Alta's turn is next.
So, moving the raft takes my action.
Yep. You could jump from there though.
Could jump. See, I know the right option. I could get a sneak attack off, but like, whatever. It's fine. I could jump and make it to like what, this platform?
Yep.
Saying.
You can make it to like here. Just
How does jumping
jump.
again movement wise?
It's just you use whatever movement it would be to jump. So you can, I think probably with your strength you can only jump to like here, but you can make it to the platform either way.
Okay,
So just that'll be 10 feet of movement to be able to jump to this tile.
I think jumping is super weird.
Yeah.
yeah, I
I'm
don't
gonna have
really
to
like
look
understand.
I'm
it.
looking up at how to jump calculator.
You have a
What's your-
jump calculator. That's
What's your strength?
it's like 10, kind of like no modifier, like
It's a 10. You
or
can
11 or
jump
whatever. No modifier.
5 feet.
I'll say for this
What?
case,
What?
I'll say for this you can jump that because you just used your actions to get up there.
So sad.
No, you just
Yeah.
can make it. It's fine.
You need a
Yeah,
running
no, I
jump.
if I like use my action to do it, where can I go? Does that get me anything more?
You don't have to use your action to jump at all. You can make it to there just with your movement, so you still have an action bonus action.
Action wise, I wanted to Thunder Wave, but I would kill Ferrum somewhere else.
Yeah, we on
So
8.
that's maybe not I warned you to move. No, I'm just kidding. Can't get sneak attacks. I think we just have to risky gambit and use the action to deal with the consequences.
Okay, roll your risky gambit.
That's what I'm feeling.
First
Oh shit.
risky gambit in combat.
Fireball on self.
Who
We
knows
all-
how this will go? 84. That will be.
If it is fireball, we all get hit.
Let's see. I'm not sure. The wording of this
It
could be
can
good or
take
bad. Trust. Let's see. So you're using a 3rd level spell here. With a range of 90 feet. You conjure up a wall of swirling sand on the ground at a point you can see within range. You make the wall
I
up to
can pick
30 feet long, 10 feet high, and 10 feet thick. So you make... but the issue is that this wall is centered on yourself. So you can aim it wherever you want, but you are in the middle of it.
Oh, so you're gonna
Can
go like
you-
you can go like 30 feet up in the air.
Wait. I'm confused.
So-
You're gonna send this to me.
Yep, there is... Let me send it to you.
Oh shit.
So a 30 feet long, 10 feet high, 10 feet thick. So it takes up 2 tiles vertically and horizontally, and 30 feet long. Spell appears, and every creature within it must make a dex save. On a failed save, takes 46 bludgeoning damage.
And it's centered in.
It's centered
How
on
does that work that it's
yourself.
centered on me. So I can make it.
So since
So
it's
30 feet long means what? Like this? As in like what?
yes, 30 feet like that long, but you would be in the middle,
30
so you are. It's 10
So
feet
30
behind you and
starting
10.
from me. Oh no, I get what you mean. 10. Is that how it would work?
You're hitting one person no matter what, I think.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
even
both hitting yourself,
understand.
and you can aim it to hit this creature.
Oh wait, will it hit me? Will it?
I
Okay,
believe so,
well.
since it's centered on yourself.
I will
What?
won't lie. I don't really understand this.
You just die
30?
from this.
But it would be raw. No, I win these.
This is a concentration spell, so after its first usage, after it appears, you can choose to dismiss it whenever
I think
you
I
like.
might die before that happens.
Yeah, she might just lose concentration.
It'll be
She'll have to
blinded.
do it.
All right, let me just roll. Why am I doing this? So do I roll 1 damage? Do I have to roll 42, 46 for me and for the creature, or
No,
just?
so you have to roll
one
46 general, and if you on a save.
Oh, sorry, I have to
you
make a
take
dex save
half damage.
first.
Yeah, it makes it
Yeah.
needs to make a
Both have
dex
to
save
make
as well.
dex Right,
bo-
the
if both-
DC. I think it's DC for my things is dex, so I would be 14, I think.
Yep, so you can beat a 14 dex.
DC.
I'll roll its public. Now that you know what it is. You succeed.
So I take 2d6.
It gets a nat 1.
All right, it's taken full damage and it's stuck in the wall.
What?
Ooh.
Okay, if I roll 2 6s or like a 5 and 6, I'm like fucking myself up, but it's fine.
You have a doctor
Alright,
on
I'm
call,
rolling for
trust.
myself first.
No, I think it's just a spell. No, it's for 46. Everyone takes 46.
Oh,
on the spell.
sorry. No, on a successful
Yeah.
save. I
Roll
take
another
half damage.
2d6. You take the first one,
Yeah.
it takes both.
So you take 9.
So yeah, just roll
Yeah, I
another
take
2d6.
9. Sorry, this is just for me.
Yeah, you take
and
9,
Then,
and
you want
then-
me to roll 4d6 or just
Just another
2d6?
2d6.
Yeah.
It's meant to be the same roll, sort of.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Well, it is the
damn.
same roll.
Fine. Okay, it takes a clean 18 damage as this sand arises from... I don't know how to explain this one. A fucking
Sorry, man.
geyser attacks from... A geyser goes off from underwater and shoots up a bunch of sand surrounding Alta and this creature, quite badly damaging it, filling its
I don't
nostrils and
have,
its
do I have
mouth
to make
with
a
sand.
concentration saving throw just from that? Or-
No, I think you can just dismiss a concentrated spell whenever you want, so if you wanted to end it now, you could.
Oh, I
Also,
mean, I don't want to end
but
it now.
if-
Why would I end it now?
Yeah, is it trapped
Alright.
inside the thing?
It's trapped. One thing also,
Nice.
you now get shoved out on either side.
On a successful save, they are shunted to the opposite end of the wall from me. Where is that?
We'll just...
You're directly in the
You're in
center.
the middle.
We'll roll a d2, and if you get a 1, you go top, but 2, you go right.
So where's that?
You go right, so you go here, because the wall centered is pointing this way, I guess.
Am I in the water?
You're hanging off the edge. But you still have movement, you can move back on. Let me draw this thing so I know where it is. So it would be like...
You did it from here, right?
Let me just... There we go.
And then you want the other side?
Yeah, thank you. Let me trace that real quick. Thank you.
Awesome.
This tool is so good. You do have the movement to be able to like get up here if you would like.
Sure.
This area is covered in raging sand
I
now.
still have my action.
You do still have your action, and you are definitely obscured from this thing.
So I can sneak attack, you're saying?
Yeah, it can't see you, so.
See, it was worth it in the end, you know?
You definitely get sneak attack on this.
I was like, I can't get sneak attack like this. Actually, I could have by
It's
steady
genius.
aiming, but it's fine. Alright, I'll sneak attack them.
Okay.
Can I hit from there? That's, yeah, no, that range is fine.
Yep. No worries.
Did that not hit?
Both
Roll that.
just match and hit. Okay, roll damage, see how much
Oh, sorry, I
this
didn't roll
thing
damage,
takes.
2 1s on the sneak attack.
That is unlucky, holy shit. Alta is not coming in clutch so far.
Excuse
to be
me, it
honest.
failed and it took 18
No,
damage.
it's good, but you're also kind of, you took a lot of damage from it as
Look,
well.
give it, look, take it away.
Trust. The hunters move closer, and this guy jumps up to here. Which, does that count?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say yeah, fuck it, that counts. He's gonna roll a dex save.
I did.
He jumps up into this wall of sand onto this platform that you find yourselves on.
I don't
I don't think you make it when it's only when it appears.
Yeah, when he appears. If he walks
So
into
they're
it,
Oh,
he's
okay.
blind.
Like,
So he continues walking.
The sign is blocked. They're blinded. But like now he's not blinded. Yeah, it's fine.
He comes to here and he's just going to go like, right, okay, I'm just gonna shoot the thing. And he rolls his short bow to shoot the big creature and misses. As it hits off of
Hard to
its
see.
big red horns on its head, bouncing. The rafts all move, so Ferrum, if you would like to move up, take your movement.
I don't know if
This
you want
thing
to
makes
move
it.
necessarily.
No, we go in.
Okay, so when you're in there, a creature, so it must spend 3 feet of movement for each 1 foot it moves there. So that means it's your movement's divided by 3 while you're in the wall, is it?
I guess so, yeah.
So,
That makes sense. So it would
So
use all
just
of its
the
movement to
raft?
get out of it. Yeah.
Does the raft just like get to
The
move
raft can-
3 feet on its turn?
Yeah.
No, it would
free,
move 5
free.
feet.
Yeah, free. Talk. 5 feet if it goes
Oh, right,
further.
if you're
squares.
inside, sorry.
Three
Yeah,
squares,
yeah,
yeah.
square. And then if it goes in there, it's only 5 square.
What if we went here? That'd be awesome.
That would
Sure.
be awesome.
You sneak up behind this creature that is
You knock it further in.
being
somehow.
destroyed in sand,
I don't know what you're talking about.
and it does not seem to notice you.
What the fuck?
What happened?
Random beam.
sorry.
Get beamed.
Get beamed, you loser.
Get beamed, idiot.
The V final flash. Alright, what is Ferrum doing? He snuck up on this creature. Does not seem to notice you.
It's not my turn.
Oh yeah, it's not. It's just your movement. Whoops. There you go.
Alright.
Belladonna, it is your turn.
Does our raft move as well?
It can, yep. 15 feet, wherever you want.
Can we just like scooch up?
Closer to it?
Yeah, just up so that I can be next to
Here?
Alta. Oh, I meant go towards Alta.
Oh, you can go up to be towards Alta, yeah.
Yeah.
I need to
Okay.
get in there.
How does Bravv attack?
Does Bravv make an alternate decision in this situation?
Can like you use your reaction to jump off?
Belladonna can just
Yeah,
jump
can
off
I-
as part of her like movement, I'll say.
Yeah, I can jump off as part of my movement. So it was back 1 before. I have 15 strength, so I'm assuming that's more than
You
5
can
feet of
make
jumping.
it, yeah.
15
Yeah, okay.
strength. I can tell you how much that is.
Jump calculator, please. My good man.
Without a running start, it is 7 feet horizontally. But with a
Okay.
running start, it's
Enough for you to make it. It's fine.
Okay, I'll make it. Okay.
And Bravv, where do you move it now that you have control of this boat?
Go straight in.
You're going in.
Okay. I'm going to use my action to expend a healer's kit on Alta. So a healer's kit
She's gonna
is...
just do it again. I'm sorry. This is a bad idea.
No, this is fine. 1d6 plus 4 plus your hit dice. So I'm just gonna.
So
roll
plus your level.
1d6.
My
So 1d4 plus 4 plus 3.
1d6 plus 4 plus 3.
So
So 9 plus 3. You get
12.
11. 12?
Oh,
12, yeah.
12.
thank you. Oh, hi, Miss Donna.
Hey, take this. Here you go. Just like
Did I
shove a
do
syringe in your neck. And then I'm going to bonus action healing word Ferrum because I'm very worried.
Is it a bonus action to
Yeah,
use
that
your
was
healer's
so
kit?
fucking dead.
It's an action to use my healer's kit.
Yes, I
Okay.
can see you can
Bonus
bonus action.
action.
Yep.
For healers.
Yeah, it's a bonus
Okay.
action for healing word.
Roll it for Ferrum.
So that is 1d. You get 4.
Hey, we're up at 12.
You both-
Belladonna is just doing a little first aid on Alta next to this raging sandstorm just behind them. Outside heals
That's fine.
Ferrum, who is ready to box this fucking eldritch being as it fights off a sandstorm.
I'll shoot next time.
Ferrum, it's your turn.
Can I... Because I cannot do weapon attacks, you see. Can I do electro and just like unarmed strikes?
Yeah. So like monk weapon just means anything that benefits from your martial arts die. So that counts as your
right.
unarmed as well.
So, hold on. Electro damage is lightning damage.
Yeah, you convert the damage you're dealing to
plus-
lightning, and
There's something about plus damage equal to your monk level in there somewhere, but I'm not reading all that.
I think-
won't lie.
I think that's inner beast.
That's Inner Beast, you're right, I'm not using that.
Yeah, you can bonus action enter it, but that's it. Yeah, gives you 10
no,
extra
but then I
feet.
can't.
Get yourself advantage on strength and dex.
Yeah, no, that's where it's from. I'm just gonna do 3 unarmed strikes, to be honest. I think that's better,
Okay.
right? With electros, so we go 1,
Hits.
2,
Doesn't hit.
3,
Hits.
and boom.
Takes. So you're hitting it with electro, yeah?
Yep.
It takes more damage than you would expect, as this thing covered in water and this sort of like algae, this kind of slipperiness that Ferrum has in their own body that lets them just slip around and slink around very easily. This thing has that to such an extreme extent that it seems to have a vulnerability and jolts a lot whenever you hit it with this electric.
Ooh.
And by that I mean has a weakness to this and takes double damage.
Oh. Oh, that's a lot.
This thing in these swings looks incredibly weak as it's getting hit by this this sandstorm. It is starting to get these like cuts on it, and he's got like these electrical burns that follow up in these lightning patterns. And is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? Move on your movement or anything?
I don't think I need to do anything else,
Yep.
to be honest.
And just so you know, with Electro, if Ferrum lands an attack with Electro, the creature they hit cannot take reactions, so no opportunity attacks or anything.
Ooh. Until Farm's next turn, or
Until end
Start
of
of
turn
next
cycle.
turn. Yeah, until
Oh,
Ferrum's
okay.
turns around again. Onda is going to take a step back, chill down in the water, and on his arm will bring out this little blade, little dagger of Fishman Karate, just water, and is going to fling it straight at this thing. He could get in close, but it is not worth it. So he just does a little quick water shot, rolls. I rolled that to GM, gets a 19 and does 5 damage to it. Weakening it once again, and Alta Belladonna, you see someone truly huge step behind you. I just go, alright, move out my way.
There's not really room for all
Big
of us.
one,
I'm kinda
mine.
falling.
Oh, I have used my reaction to jump off of a boat actually, so I can't do anything. Actually,
You're a
I'm
little
afraid.
rude, actually.
A reaction, blow him up with my mind.
Looks at you two and goes, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and shoves Belladonna into the sea.
You little bitch!
Actually, roll an athletics. It'll be an athletics contest, but it's going to attempt to shove
Athletics,
Belladonna into the sea.
Okay.
This is a large, strong woman that is pushing you.
Athletics.
How does that?
14.
I'll roll publicly. Yeah, it's just the shove, so it's 5 feet if they succeed on athletics check.
Yeah, but like, how does size matter for it? That's what I want to know.
Oh,
I have-
right.
Size
it's
only
like-
only decides what you can attempt to shove or grapple. So you can attempt to shove or grapple something really big, but it doesn't give you an advantage stat-wise. It doesn't have a proficiency in this, so rolls. Does shove Belladonna into the ocean as she has got this dried dress again. Goes, thank you,
You little fucking bitch! I'm going to get you!
and dives into the sea as well next to you. And makes it to here and runs out of movement and just looks at you right next to her with this huge greatsword and goes, fucking knackering being in the ocean, innit? Doesn't have any movement left. You just see her like right next to you looking as if she's done nothing wrong. Bravv, you're up next.
Raw. So, right. We got given fishing nets, right?
Yeah.
I want to jump at this thing with a weapon attack and use a crushing hue to grapple it with a fishing net.
Okay.
Now, I think I can do this. How big is this thing?
It is a large creature.
Oh, I'm so much bigger than it.
In spirit and in strength, he is larger than this.
Come here, you bastard.
So the net actually has stats, so you can choose to either normal grapple it or do a guaranteed grapple and get on a hit and put a net around it.
Yeah.
So it would have to either do a strength check to escape the net or rip the net, but it will be restrained rather than grappled, which is better because it gives people advantage. Or you can choose to grapple it like normal with your body or your sword or whatever you're using. And that will have a higher athletic score that'll be harder to beat for it.
I guess like fucking slash it and just like grab it and just fucking slam it down to the water with it. It'd be kind of raw.
Yep, roll your attack to see what it hits.
I'm gonna reckless attack as well.
Yep.
So I'm making sure I'm gonna get this motherfucker with my
You only need a
plunder.
15.
And I get that. It's a 19. I crit.
No, it's a 17 on the die. You get
Is
your
it
plus 1.
17?
See at the
Oh.
bottom? Yeah, it's plus your strength.
Oh,
Give you a
okay,
plus
okay.
1 mod. I did change it that it'll go green whenever it gets a crit, hopefully.
Oh, okay. I thought I did because I read the
It's
top one. It
19,
said
yeah.
19 plus 4. That's fair enough.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So
And then-
it hits, and then roll me an athletics with advantage.
Athletics with advantage.
It already deals
Gotcha.
a pretty substantial amount of damage to this thing. Okay, I'm gonna roll its athletics straight. I'll do it publicly. Public. 5. Yeah, Bravv cuts in and wraps around. Like, Brav's like riding on this thing's neck. Got its mouth wide open. Like a dog that's chewing something it shouldn't.
Oh, let's go.
And this thing cannot shake Brav's influence off.
Fuck you, you motherfucker.
Do you have anything to do with your bonus action you want to do? I don't know if you have any bonus action stuff. Barb's only can enter rage, I think, for a while.
I do have my offhand given to her. Or could I make my cutlass my offhand? My old cutlass.
You could. It would just not include your strength proficiency because you're offhanding it.
Yeah.
So just
Probably
roll the scimitar and then roll the damage for your cutlass, because the two hit is different.
Right. I'll roll. I think they roll together anyway. That's the hit,
Yep, hits.
and then I need a D8. 1d8. Well,
Bravv cuts it, does an extra 1 damage, just pokes this thing in the eye.
It's 3 because it's rage.
Oh, rage, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Doesn't add your strength, but adds your rage. This
Yeah.
thing looks pissed off, tries to shake you, and it is its turn. I'm going to roll publicly a 1d6. If it gets a 5 or a 6, its strongest move recharges.
Okay.
Gets a 2, it does not. But that is a free action to see if it recharges, and it is going to try and hit Bravv.
Try and hit me.
And it's got
Try.
2 attacks. Let's see. First off, it will try to constrict Bravv. If 16 hits. Bludgeoning damage. The target, bludgeoning damage, so that's halved. Or the damage will be halved. So 14 halved to 7. Target is grappled. Escape DC 15. Until this grapple ends, the creature is restrained and the
How
sea
does
king
this
can't
work?
restrain.
So you're grappling each other?
I'm grappling it, so how
Yes.
does that work?
So I think the way it works is that this usually would be an auto grapple because it's unhit. But because you're grappling it, if a creature tries to grapple you during it, it would just be a straight roll to see if you can continue grappling it. I'm going to say actually do an athletics check against it, and whoever wins gets the other grappled, since both of you are trying to grapple each other.
He just kind of wins these, though. Yeah.
Do we even
I
need to
mean-
see the roll?
Yeah,
The
I'm
deflect.
sorry
Kind of
to-
wins these.
I can't say.
7
He's
versus
a plus
22.
8.
You keep grappling it. It does go for a bite attack on you as well, but
Yeah.
does not hit. This thing is
Right.
sucking. It goes to bite into you, and
Actually-
you dodge it away.
Does it get advantage because I'm recklessly attacking?
It does. It does. Gonna roll the constrict again just to make sure it didn't crit. Okay, well that's good. Doesn't hit. No. This thing is rolling so well.
This thing tries to stab me, and it's like I just push it back. Like, no.
And yeah, it has nothing else it can do in its turn. It comes back to Alta.
I don't know. I'm feeling like maybe it's time to put the wall down. Maybe it's done its job.
I'll say also, Bravv, it tries to move on your turn, but you keep it grappled in place.
I mean, I guess
yeah.
we could keep
I mean, it
it
can't-
so like
Yep.
it lowers move, but I think it's dying this turn anyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was trying to move, but could not.
I guess it makes a difference. I mean, I can just sneak attack anyway, so I guess I'll just sneak attack. Bravv is there regardless. I mean, fair, I can just sneak attack for a variety of reasons. So I guess we'll do that.
Okay. Ooh, big crit.
161 on the sneak. On the second crit.
Alta hits this thing very strong. How does Alta kill this giant, the big one, this big ass creature?
Can I roll a D100?
You can. On a crit, I'll let you. Just this once, just on the subclass episode. 21, okay.
To see how I kill it, you know, just the flavor.
You gain resistance to all damage for the next minute. How does that impact the flavor?
Works. How does that impact the flavor?
How does this
That's a
impact the
great-
flavor notion?
That's a great question.
Oh, 21. Can you do
Well,
something for me?
You know, Alta's going for her, going to knock her arrow, and she nicks her finger on the arrow. But you know what doesn't kill her just makes her stronger.
Yeah, she's got strong calluses all of a sudden that don't hurt.
Yeah, the skin grew back and it grew back strong for 1 minute, and she pulls back and then she sees Bravv, you know, wrestling with this thing, and then just for a moment, it nearly, you know, you can see its face trying to break free, and you can see its, you can see its nose clear as day.
Mm-hmm.
She lets loose, and her arrow finds true.
Her arrow lands free, going right into this thing's nose, deep into its head. And, Bravv and Ferrum, give me a dex check. Dex save. As this thing...
Do I get advantage?
You do. There's a giant creature, and as it dies, its body stands upright in this sort of like wriggle, and it falls really slowly backwards into the water, making a huge wave, attacking Bravv and Ferrum.
Is it a dex save to avoid damage, or like being dispositioned?
Dex save to avoid damage, and you would also be dispositioned if you failed.
Okay, well it's a dex check, so I can make it a strength check. Actually, I'm quite intelligent. Oh fuck!
Oh no!
I'm quite confident in my
I'm
strength.
quite confident in my strength, you know.
Ferrum and Bravv both get knocked back 2 tiles, 10 feet. So Bravv ends up here.
Oh wait, but I can't
Ferrum-
be knocked back though.
Ferrum is about to be knocked by and does not move at all. But still takes damage equal to 8. That's a great roll.
Yep.
How much
We're
is
up.
it, like bludgeoning, or what is it?
It's cold,
Is it just
since it's just a big old wave.
alright,
And this thing
8 damage?
goes down. And Ferrum, you notice it is starting to slowly sink into the water, very slowly. This big thing.
Oh, catch! Stop it!
Catch.
I pick it up.
On your turn, yeah. Initiative continues. The hunter scoots by Alta, taking an extra bit of tough movement, and will step into the sand, I suppose. Okay. It is going to. They're going to try and. Let's see. What is the range on this? No, actually, what they're going to do is this guy pulls out a short bow, and he loads it in with this arrow, but it's blunt at the edge. It's not sharp, and is going to shoot over at Ferrum with disadvantage because he's blinded. Shooting.
It's like missiles be like.
Yeah. Do I? Hold on.
This is
Oh.
Can you
Am I-
attack this guy and my mic quit?
I mean, I can deflect, right?
You were like,
I believe so.
you know, should do an opportunity check, and I was like, yeah, I just said that.
Oh, I bet.
Oh no.
What are you talking about? I just said that.
Roll your opportunity attack on it because
No,
It
it's
wouldn't
okay.
kill
I
him
was saying
regardless.
I was saying I wouldn't know what to do because I don't want to hurt him anyway.
Oh, okay, fair.
Just a guy.
Mm.
So I wasn't sure what to do. I was thinking about it.
If hold on.
Okay.
1d10.
So you can't reflect.
Oh, it's spawned. I actually got destroyed. Like,
oh, unfortunately he misses. So sad. The rafts can move if Pharaoh wants to move the raft. Only Pharaoh can move the raft because all the others are not manned.
Can they like float on the current? Like take half movement on the current? Which way is the current going?
No. They can move 15 feet on their turn.
now we ain't moving.
Okay. Belladonna, you're up. This woman next to you just goes, bit fucking chilly.
You're in the water,
Okay.
right? So you need to.
Yeah, I got a. Okay.
You want me to get rid of it? Because I can get rid of it whenever.
No,
it's
no,
free.
it's not. It's not that. I'm trying to figure out my own thing.
Remember, you do have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed.
I do, but I
So it's not
want
difficult
to.
terrain for you.
I want to, because Belladonna is very pissed at these two people on either side of her.
Yep.
I want to cast Poisonous Puff.
Okay, yeah.
Which is 10 feet, so does that hit both of them? Then they're both 5 feet.
Is it a 10 feet range or 10 feet?
It's 10 feet range.
10 feet range. If it's not AoE, it just hits one.
Okay. I'll hit the guy who shot Ferrum.
Mm-hmm.
I need him to make a Constitution save, DC 13.
Okay, is it a spell you roll an attack for?
Yes.
Okay, you're rolling at disadvantage.
I'm rolling with disadvantage?
He's in melee range. He needs
Sorry,
a dex
my
save,
mic
is
cut
it?
out and I didn't opportunity.
Constitution save.
Constitution, okay.
Constitution.
Oh,
even
you're
with disadvantage.
fine though.
Very good. Constitution save coming up. ETs.
Oh.
A free.
A 3. Okay.
I rolled a disadvantage
He
on accident, but he gets
takes-
free.
9 poison damage, and he is poisoned.
Oh, so he has disadvantage on attacks and saving throws, I believe.
He becomes poisoned until the end of my next turn.
Very nice.
So that's my action. I can throw out another healing word. Ferrum. Bravv also needs it. They're probably gonna be attacking Ferrum since he's the one carrying the thing. So I'll throw a healing word to.
Oh well, Ferrum ain't carrying
Ferrum.
shit.
Oh, we're about to. Okay.
Ferrum is about to carry shit. I'll throw another.
Ferrum's
healing
carrying
word.
this team.
Another healing word to Ferrum. 5.
Okay. That's so much.
Okay, no movement.
Yeah, I'll climb. I'll just climb up next to this guy.
Watch your back, mate! And then she just fucking swings at you.
Forgot about her.
Yeah, she's pissed. She is a pissed
Maybe your mic will
individual.
cut out. No.
My mic didn't cut out for it, unfortunately. Rolls her mace. You just or her like. Yeah, I said it was a sword earlier, but she has a mace. She has this big mace that has a huge engraving along it, and you, as it swings towards you, see the word clobber written in all caps with a K to start it off. Can I roll of... Okay. I didn't mean to roll of advantage, but that would have been the first anyway. 18, I imagine, hits.
Yeah.
Just 8 damage. 8 piercing damage. Belladonna gets smacked in the ribs.
Oh, you're fine. Oh, I can fix it. Go, walk it off.
This woman looks up at you and goes, "Shouldn't have fucking jumped in the water, should you?"
I'm going to fucking get you. I'm going to fucking get you.
It is Ferrum's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna hoist it up. I don't know.
Okay, roll me an athletics. DC
Oh, we're
15.
So good at these.
Oh, Ferrum hoists this thing up. You don't really have a way of permanently holding onto it. You've got it up for your turn. This thing is heavy as hell, and the ship is too big to carry it in, but you have it in your hands right now. We shall end it there, and we will get back to it next time for the end of the competition. We'll see if Ferrum can pull the Sea King aside.
Don't worry, Bravv is right there. He can literally do it.
Yeah.
Same
True.
size.